Cool. Hello. We've started slightly early because we're starting at 8 o'clock tonight rather than 7:30 as advertised. But in the meantime, it's me and the Venters of the James, or the James of the Venters, depending on which way around you want to do it.
Either way.
But James, you've got some rather nice dice. I've
I
heard on
do.
a
I've
little
got
bird has told me.
got some new dice, which I'm just sorting out all of my dice at the moment. So then,
What do you use? Because that's the other thing is I'm in need of is a box for dice.
I just went to there's like a little craft shop in Chichester,
Oh,
which
and just bought
is
like a little wooden box, basically.
yeah, it's like it's meant for jewelry or something, but it was like £5 and
See, I'd like
from
something like that, but I'd almost want it with more sections because I that way I could have either. Now, this is the thing: is I've got 6 sets of D&D dice, which I bought as a
yeah.
pack. You know, it came with 6 sets. Now, would you sort them into each coloured set, or would you sort them into each type of dice?
Oh, see the problem. So the problem I find is that firstly, you will very much not unless you buy a specific dice box. The boxes you will find won't have 7 sections because each dice set has 7 dice on average.
Yeah.
Apart from this set, let's say. But yeah. So I mean, for me, I would always do it by dice. By so D20s in one, just because then I know it for me it's when you're DMing and you're trying to think like, okay, this
It's
spell does
you need three
seven
D10s or whatever.
D4s,
You
and
just
you're
yeah.
like, yeah, it's just for grabbing those, it's a bit easier. But if you are just like, but I suppose if you play more, then you probably want to keep your dice there. I would say it depends on whether you're looking to get more dice recently,
Yeah, I
because
mean, I'm a firm believer of I don't think you can ever have too many dice.
yes, I believe yeah, I believe there isn't enough of dice, but I believe that enough is
When it
that
gets to the point
enough enough.
where instead of eating, you're opening your food cupboards and it's full of D&D dice, I think at that point you've got a problem. But
Yeah,
like
but
I've got my metal set, which are the main set I use, but then in my
mm,
storage thing under my sofa, I've got the 6 other sets. But then I've also got a massive bag with 100 D6 or regular dice in.
yeah,
Um,
but yeah. Well, I mean, I've got. I suppose I can just show you. I've got this many dice. They're just my normal like
but the thing is, I just think that
arrangement.
looks really nice as well. That's something
It's
really
so
aesthetically
cool to have
pleasing
different
about that.
dice. It is very aesthetic. It's like it's my wallpaper is just a picture of my dice that I've taken where I've just got them into this thing and I've just taken it.
Nice.
But so then I've got that, and I usually use my metal set. Cool, just to let you know we're live. Um, you probably know that already, but yeah. So I've got the
Oh,
metal
here he
set, the
comes.
first metal set I bought, which is kind of like my
Oh, he's put a
normal.
shirt on.
Hey, brilliant. Um, and then
Oh, I'm
I've
at
got
work today.
this new set of dice,
Oh, they're the
which
other
is
ones. You got
yeah.
they're
These are going to be my new
the official
DM
D
dice.
and D ones though, aren't they as well?
No, maybe. They are
The
made
box looked
by
like it was a proper D&D
Dragon Core.
box. Oh, okay.
So they're made officially by the website I brought them off. Instead of, because a lot of websites will just resell dice made by a manufacturer, whereas these are clearly made by them.
And
And
they're
the
metal
set
ones.
comes, yeah, and they come with 2 D20s, which is nice because then you can do initiative, advantage and disadvantage
And
without
if
having
it's
to
if
get a D20.
how if you don't mind asking, how much was that particular set?
£30, which is quite
That
expensive
yeah, that's
for
quite
metal
expensive, but
dice.
that's not ridiculous for a
But
good
I would,
quality set of
I
metal
would
dice.
yeah, I would say these are worth it. They feel comparing them to my other dice, which these cost me 15 quid, 11 quid, something like that.
Yeah,
So they're a lot cheaper. And
they're
if you
their
just want to
Hestia
feel,
ones, aren't they? The other ones.
yeah, the
Yeah, the
ones on
same one.
Amazon, they're really
They're
good.
yeah, they're.
But
I mean, they are good, but like you say, they're similar to the ones I've got.
I would say I might this might just be because like so they're called D and Dice, the company that I brought these off of, not sponsored. And they I mean firstly the lettering on this I don't know if you
Yeah,
can
it's
see
really
it,
nice.
but it's gorgeous. Like the letters are made out of dragons, so they're very beautiful. They're also a bit weightier than my other dice.
They do
And
they do some very reasonably priced ones on there as well. Actually, I'm just on
yeah,
the website now.
they're, like as well as I would say because I don't know. It might just be because I spent over £100 on
I was
dice.
gonna say, are we
See
sure
those?
this isn't an advertisement? It's starting to sound like one.
It is because they put Tangfastics in my box, and it was so I
Then they
opened the
deserve
box. And it was like
they deserve every ounce of
Tangfastics,
advertising they can get.
Tangfastics. My
Oh,
two
coolly,
sets
they
of
do it. They
dice
do a
are
set
really
called
nice.
Beyond the Grave or Nightmare, which are like they've got little skulls in. They're really cool.
And then I'll show you the beauty, the best dice.
These are
that
like
exist.
the Aston Martin of D&D dice, the
The
Bugatti.
actually no, because I've seen on that website they sell dice that are like 394 quid. They are
Where I need
these,
to see these. I want to see them.
yeah.
These are Teslas of car dice.
This is like a really nice convertible of dice.
Oh, you can buy your own, build your own set of dice as well.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that is nice though. It's like you've gone onto an episode of The Crystal Maze and you've said,
Honestly, it is because you just look at that and you're like,
I'm just going on. I'm
like
trying
the
to
shining,
find.
the shining. When your dice shine like that, you know you've got good dice.
I mean,
Oh,
you could just cheat and you can get your D&D dice collection. They do a thing called the Mega Mound, which is basically it's £90,
Hmm.
but it's £2.5 worth, as in weight of D&D dice.
That is a good way of doing it. On Amazon, the set I've got, they do a set of 7 sets of D&D dice that are different colours.
Oh, it comes with a
for £5.
D100 as well, but an actual D100. You know, the one that basically looks like a giant
Yeah.
ball.
Yes. Oh. There's so much like.
See, I like these ones, the prismatic hollow metal ones.
Yeah, I've seen them. I don't know. I'm not sure about them.
I just think they're really cool looking. But again, they're like 55 odd quid. I appreciate this. I appreciate the pun of this one. You can buy for 43 quid. You can get a good old chunky set called the Full Metal Packet, which I appreciate that.
I remember there was a set from Wizards of the Coast that cost $290 or something. I think it's $299, and it had a real sapphire in the D20 for the 20.
Nice.
They do that. They do 24 karat gold dice. I think. Let me have a look. I'm trying to find where it was.
They were on the 24 karat gold ones. Were on the website where you got your
Yeah.
expensive ones.
Okay. There we go. Solid Damascus steel dice for £394. If you go to RPG, go to the Grand Elder dice. It'll tell you. It'll give you the expensive one.
Grand Elder. Oh wow, yeah, the 95 quid
I've
for the
seen this
gold
company
ones,
before.
platinum ones. Why is Damascus steel so expensive?
It's because it's not plated. Whereas gold, if it was solid gold, it would be expensive. But Damascus steel is just like because Damascus steel, you have.
I
to,
don't like. I almost
handle.
want those because they're obscenely expensive.
That's exactly why they probably exist. Also, Damascus, a solid steel dice, that's going to be heavy.
They not as heavy as the solid tungsten.
Maybe not as heavy as the solid.
The solid tungsten, you probably roll the D20 and go through your desk. I quite like the solid gold, the gold plated ones. They're a bit bling, but I kind of like them.
They are, right? They're like, yeah. When you start looking at expensive dice, and you're like, oh.
I do like the hollow ones, I have to admit, and the wooden ones are quite nice as well.
The wooden ones are decent.
I just worry that over time they, chunk and break and.
Yeah.
I quite like the idea of having a custom-made set, though.
Right, what would you get customly made?
Oh, it's not custom-made. It's you can choose which dice you want in a set, so you can have like 2d20s, 4d6s, or whatever.
I tell you what, I would like to do a game of like 'cause what I want to do is what I'd do is I want to actually I do want to do this. I want to have a look into making a mold for the dice that I've got, and then being able to make my own dice
Mm.
Hmm.
out of like some like I can make jelly dice.
Well, there's a
And
thing. There's dice molds out there, but there's people that make dice. Like they made the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like each of the dice was a different Infinity Stone.
I mean that's too many, but yeah, that works.
All the ones I want are sold out.
The fact that they sell out is a bit of a shock. No offense to them.
Like these, the Dragonstone ones. These are just really nice.
Yeah.
They're just simple, but I really like them. I've realised I do really like all the simple kind of like these look like these look like good industrial chunks of metal, but they also look like they're made of like old rocks.
Where are the
James,
Dragonstone ones?
They're on
Yeah,
the
but the-
dndice.com. They're just called Dragonstone Night Dice Set.
I've
40.
sent you a video on how to make your own dice, James.
Brilliant, thank you. Are they in metal or
Metal, yeah. I'm looking at metal dice because I like metal dice.
metal dice? Are just I've got the Wyrmling, the pearlescent and red.
Nice.
They're the ones I've got. They are really good quality, to be fair. I think Wormling is just the text on how that's like.
I'm just Oh, the violet were like the worm ones. They're called like WYRM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to load up my character.
Have a look
sheet.
at the gemstone ones are quite cool.
I still have Elvish Paisley.
Gemstone ones. If you go to Game Tea, they've got a lot more selections of gemstone ones.
Okay. So the rainbow ones you've got, are they the ones that you sent us the link to in Discord, or are they off
Yeah,
the D
so
and Dice?
They're from here. Yeah, they are from here.
Oh, okay. So are they the Infinity Prismium glass dice ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
No, they're rainbow glass ones. They're gemstone rainbow glass.
Oh, okay.
They're called rainbow glass ones. The box looks a bit different than these ones, but it is that same. Oh, I
Because
just
there's
love
like a
them.
similar set that are slightly cheaper on the dndice.com. They're about a tenner
Where?
cheaper in
Where
glass dice.
glass? I'm looking at.
I wonder what's the best die, the most expensive D&D dice on Etsy.
Well, you'll be able to. D&D dice will cost as much as you're willing to pay. You know, you'll be able
That's
to,
yeah.
pretty legit. Yeah,
But I just mean on Etsy.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna have a look as well.
Over 100. Let's see what comes up.
do the D and Dice have free delivery?
Yes. Oh, if you're spending over £30, I think it's free delivery.
Okay.
Sadly.
Oh, they do the oversized D20s. I like the oversized D20s.
So the most expensive ones on here, they're not even that many. There's a lot of artwork that's like 136 quid of a
Yeah, I
Dungeons and
found
Dragons stuff.
Etsy isn't actually the best place to really get dice from.
Oh,
Why would you
actually,
want to buy defective dice?
Are they
oh, because
cheaper?
it rolls better, rolls for you, doesn't it? Probably. You can get a
It
dice
could
on here
also
for
roll worse for
700
you.
for £752 on Etsy. You can get sterling silver dice.
And are they Dungeons and Dragons ones, or are they just bog
Yeah,
standard dice?
it's a full set of Dungeons and Dragons dice.
Part of me would love to, like, if I mean, I don't have the kind of money to do it. I would love to buy one of the Mega Mounds, the £90 just bulk buy, just because I would like to know what you get with that.
My God.
Wait, you can buy a solid gold, 9 carat gold percentile dice for
Oh my God.
1,000. Yeah.
Just for one dice.
Wait, yeah. So for £1,000, you can get a solid silver, full set of gaming dice, or solid gold for the same of one dice.
So £1,000 for one die.
Yeah.
That's
But you can get
the ultimate in flexing, isn't it?
but you can get a full set for £7,191.
Yeah,
No.
but can you imagine turning up at your standard like Dungeons and Dragons cafe and just like, yes, sir, I'll just get my dice out, solid
worry,
gold,
don't worry.
nearly 10 grand's worth of dice,
No
The
one
team-
would believe you.
until you showed them the receipt, and at which point they'd have you committed.
I would.
I like these ones, the
Uh,
electric eel ones. They look like tesseracts. Why do all the ones I want? Why are they all sold out? Well, like those sand giant oversize. They almost look like they're made of bone.
I love the Vine dice. I've just seen a set and I'm just like, oh, I'd love a set of Vine dice.
Oh, they're all oversized. That's quite cool. Problem is they wouldn't fit in my dice thing.
Ventus, you've got an oversized D20, haven't you?
I do. It's somewhere.
This
Can't
is
remember
a
where.
full set. Like the
I think
whole
it's
set's
downstairs.
oversized.
Yeah, the oversized D20 is loud, but it's good.
They make a
also
proper
you-
like thump when you roll them.
You just have to make sure that your mates aren't massively
Monsters?
obsessed. I was going to say massively obsessed with fidgeting about with stuff, or else you end up having to take it away from them.
Yeah, which is weird because you'd think they'd be that would be a risk by the like any dice, but no, I know it's like as soon as something's a bit different, they're like, ooh.
It's like with metal dice. You need to make sure that like if someone a mate of mine brought metal dice, and he's prone to fidgeting a lot, and then so during our campaigns we just I mean, you know, it was
I know
good.
who it
To,
is.
yeah, it was good to not have him on his phone during a session, but when he wasn't on his phone, he'd just be rolling his dice, and it would just be incredibly distracting.
Sounds incredibly irritating.
Yep.
I mean, yes, I love him to bits still, but yeah, I don't play with him. I really hope he's not watching.
I doubt it.
Good. And if not, well, he hasn't messaged me in ages, so you know. Anyway, I'm gonna put on my Instagram about the stream. So.
I'm going to get a top up before we start because this was my first.
Well, don't worry, we won't start until. I know Jake is gonna be late, so I'll start before he gets here. But or he might not be late. It depends on how.
He said that last time.
Yeah, but it depends on how arty our director. I say our
When you-
director,
yeah.
the director.
When you said Jake, I instantly, for some reason, thought of the old Jake, Jasper.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get him in as well. I'm trying to get him in, but it's just sort of about finding the right place because
don't-
Jacob started early, and so, but I'm still trying to persuade him.
No,
Matt, you'd like it.
You would love Jake. Most people would like Jake.
DandDice.com isn't free shipping, unfortunately.
It is if you spend over a certain amount of money, I think. I didn't.
Over 30 quid for Dice Dungeon. That's the wrong site.
I swear I got free shipping. I know that.
Not on. Yeah, DandDice. There's no free shipping according to.
Yeah, you spent 80 quid on shipping and you never knew. Haha.
No.
I mean, it's
Oh,
only
they're doing
only $8 for shipping, but
Oh, they do some really nice enamelled pins.
Are you on
Even though one of them-
dndice.com or dndice.co.uk?
oh, I didn't realise they had a .co.uk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be free shipping to the UK.
Yeah.
DandDice.co.uk apparently doesn't exist.
Oh no, it does. It's D&D Dice, but it's it
yeah.
shares the D. It shares the D.
DN Dice.
Oh, it shares the D. I'm on a different website altogether.
I was wondering, you were talking about crystallized dice and slightly different.
Oh, this is very different.
Yeah.
I think he didn't end up on like some sort of like weird kinky shit.
Well, I mean, how many? If you put in dnddice.com, I mean, what? I suppose everyone's got a kink for it. Or find some woman like in Thailand shooting dice out of her parts.
So.
Oh, they've got some of these are the same.
Yeah, I assume there is going to be similarities.
They do a set of Santa Claus dice.
They do. I did see that.
They do like. We should get these ones for Rihanna called Pixie Charm. Problem is these ones they look like sweets. Like I'm looking at that and I naturally just want to eat them.
Yeah.
Well,
Like they look like rhubarb and custard sweets.
they do some that look like what was it? The sweets back in
Toxic
the day.
waste.
Toxic waste. They're called Gianna's Glare.
What am I doing? Yeah.
So yeah, they do some that are only like £7, but
Yeah, they're not bad. Like, oh my god, they've got a set called Taste the Rainbow. And they're exactly what you would imagine. Druid's Demise. They're a bit more expensive.
I won't make the joke I was going to make.
ooh, the Black Chaos Dragon ones are quite cool. Oh no, on closer inspection, not so much the glittery. Don't do glittery.
Oh, but the glittery part's the best bit. Because it's the stuff that won't come out during when you're looking at but it won't come out unless you see them in person. Like these are glittery, but they're glittery in a cool way.
The Silver
It's like-
Chaos Dragon ones are quite nice. They're a bit more subtle. I just don't like glitter. I think glitter. I think they look better if they're not glittery. I mean, to be fair, these dragon ones, the Dragon Core ones, look a lot like just better versions of the Hestia ones.
Yeah.
Oh look, Peterborough's getting another adult gaming centre, aka another cheap casino. Not that they haven't got 4 of them already. Oh.
Hey, we are not. And then you look at other places and like any of them. So
Yeah. The tray of folding, which I'm
What's
assuming is
good?
what you got.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I've
we
got
have a Rihanna.
already
I can hear her voice. I can't see. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
I know. Amazing.
And
Yeah.
there
I
she,
got
there she
I am
is.
still alive, I promise. Wow.
you're still a lot. What? Damn
I
it!
know.
Cancel that insurance claim.
Shit.
I quite like the way you get the booster set for 20 quid, where it's just a random set of dice.
Yeah, if you're just starting out, that's a real because you've always got you've got to buy dice just for the sake of buying. Like some of my favorite dice, like this is probably one of my favorite sets of dice. It's the cheapest set of dice I ever got 'cause it's just black and white, but it's the simplicity of it.
I was looking at one on Amazon that looked like that, but they had blood splatters all over them.
No, I just like the simplicity of literally plain dice, plain text, black and white. Jacob, hello.
Oh, look
Danny's
at
the only one who isn't here. Where the hell's Danny?
Danny, where the fuck are you?
Rihanna, you're
Oh.
very sweary today.
Dare he not show up to the siege of
I know.
Valmira?
I know, I've
Oh,
been here
shit.
like 20 seconds and I've already said fuck twice.
3 times
Um,
now.
Oh,
Hello, we're
wait,
gonna
I
get
have to,
demonetized, guys.
wait, I have to show you something.
This is gonna be really underwhelming. I'm calling it now.
Oh, brilliant.
Fucking
4 times.
Minecraft box.
Okay, not as underwhelming as I was expecting.
Minecraft box. This
Yeah.
is my new favourite item.
That definitely
it's
needs to go in the
fully-
background of something.
Yeah, it is. It's sitting over there now. It's fully it's made of wood. It's not like plastic or anything. Like Chris fully, literally made it. The entire thing.
Oh, that's
What
cool.
the hell?
James tagged me in something.
I
I'm going to
know.
tell you, it's embarrassing.
Isn't it lovely
Love that, though.
having
This is
Valentine's
this
Day
is my new
stuff?
favourite item.
My new favourite item, nothing to do with the fact that it was a Valentine's Day present and all
Well,
that.
no, it's because it's a
Well-
fucking Minecraft box.
Well, let me
Gay.
show
That would be
you. Let me show
well
Rihanna.
something.
Rihanna, you haven't seen this. Everyone else has. Let me show you my new favorite item.
Yeah, I prefer James's favourite thing.
I love the phrase, this is my new favourite item. I traded my kidney for this. And I
What?
would trade my firstborn son.
Oh my god, those vibe.
They are
What you
super
need to
bright.
do, James, if you were going to be really clever, is you would mod the case to have a little LED underneath each dice.
Oh,
I
you
think he
would
was going to be really
absolutely-
clever.
I mean, I could absolutely do that.
You could do, the ones to get
I
would be
could.
the
I'm
LEDs
not
that
going
you
to,
use
but
in.
I could.
Yeah,
I'm
the
imagining
LEDs you
yeah,
use
I
in
was
Lego
gonna say.
sets, they would work because they're really
There's no
small,
heat.
low
If there's
profile.
anyone who's looking to propose to me in the next, who's watching this stream for some reason,
That's how
this
you do
is how
it.
I want it done. I want I don't want an engagement ring. I want engagement dice.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Oh,
can you
James,
imagine?
I have found a dice bag specifically designed for D&D that will hold 150 plus dice and has 7 segments.
Oh. Ooh.
Do you
I
want me to
think
send?
Danny
Do
got
you want me to
it.
send you the link?
Yes, please.
I might.
Even
I
though
might.
I do like,
I might
like
get
it,
one.
but it does. Yeah.
I might get one.
Oh, guys, you're going to love this as well. Octopus.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
right. Wait.
Wait, it,
Reversible octopus.
Okay, that has made it better.
okay. I have a question.
He's
Does that
angry
mean
on
that-
one side.
Is he angry because he's always stuck inside of his friend?
Yeah, the angry one's angry because he's constantly stuck on the inside. Either that, or you're just always
Like
angry
his
but happy.
friend.
Maybe.
Oh, wild.
Cool.
Maybe.
Okay, so Danny said he's gonna be a bit late. So
Mother Hubbard.
why don't we catch up
I
on?
guess murder's dead.
Yeah. Well,
Yep, yes he is.
Murder got murdered.
we will see what's happening with murder. But first, let's introduce ourselves. My name's James. I will
Serious
be
now.
dungeon master for this session and this campaign. And yeah, so let's introduce our characters. Going down the list, Falion. Introduce yourself and then your character.
Or else.
Stallion. I was the strategist for the Dark Lord's army before he was unceremoniously killed. I have a knack for murdering children, specifically dwarf children, because they used to mock me for being an albino. So the way in which I kill them is give them frostbite to the extent that their hair turns white.
Oh, good times.
This gives me great joy.
That's some real childhood
I-
trauma shit
before-
right
Before we go move on to the next, I should clarify we are playing bad guys, all right?
Are we?
Oh, massive villains, yeah.
I
They-
thought
we
Paladin
are-
was the chosen one.
We are playing
personally,
horrible
because-
people. We might also be horrible people as well, but that's just our personal lives. So
I think that might just be James, to be honest.
My
I'm
favourite
not
pastime is
horrible.
wiping out orphanages.
I'm not horrible at all. I only
Wow,
you know
same.
James is probably the
only-
nicest one here.
I've only killed like lots of your friends in D&D. That's all. That's the only bad thing I do. I just ruin your lives in a fictional world.
Which makes us
Oh
more
well, our real
emotional
lives
way.
are already ruined. It's your job to ruin our escapism fantasy lives.
Exactly. Perfect. Fratello or Cooley, whichever one.
Hello, I am Fortello. I am the son of a preacher man. Who
Whatever
was
not make me chuckle.
who was raised in the Dark Lord's army and has now raised himself to second in command. No one knows exactly how long he's been in the Dark Lord's army. People just as long as the Dark Lord's army's been there, he's been there, and now he's trying to find something to do with all this devotion to pain and suffering.
Brilliant. Perfect. Rust.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I am in this session playing the part of Rust, a Tabaxi barbarian, who is kind of a new addition to the party. He joined on just over a session ago. He's a bit thick, but I would say he's got a heart of gold. He really hasn't. He just doesn't give a shit, really. He doesn't care either way. He's just happy to team up with people, especially when there are offerings of singular gold pieces.
Only one.
Yeah, to clarify, one of the character rules of Rust is that he can only comprehend the existence of one gold
Of
piece.
one gold piece.
Oh, brilliant! And so
Any
the
more
two
than
or-
one, and he just no.
Yeah,
Constitution saving throw.
No, it's not even that. He just blue screens.
he
Really?
blue screens, and then afterwards he takes
4 and 4.
Constitution saving throw.
It's literally
and then
just
takes psychic damage.
like he could literally be in the middle of a fight. If someone hands him 2 gold pieces, he's just like.
It's an intelligence saving throw as well. If you basically nat 20, I will allow you to get out of it.
I think
But-
that's the only way it would happen is if he nat 20.
Yeah.
And what would happen is if he nat 20'd, it would be because he fumbled it and accidentally dropped one.
I would like to believe, and this is just something that I mean we can discuss this. But I like to believe that if you nat 20 it, you then go up to 2 gold pieces, and then you have to nat 20 to get up to 3, and this is how you level up.
Yeah, he just believes there's actually no. I was wrong. There was actually 2 gold pieces in the world.
I see. I think if Rust ever tried to comprehend more than 1 gold piece and succeeded, he would probably die within like a few hours. I think that would like shorten his life expectancy that much. Like the amount of what that would use to be able to comprehend that, I don't think he'd be able to survive it. I think he'd probably
Well-
have an aneurysm.
Well, good. So Thalassa, go on then.
Right, I have a little post-it note on my desktop that I can just read out so that I don't get distracted. I'm Rihanna. I play Thalassa Thrix. She's a tiefling wizard with a shady past. She's a grey character whose main motivations are the finding of the other half of an ancient key, which, according to legend, unlocks many riches and wonders. Since leaving her home, being found by the army of the Dark Lord, she's first served as a court wizard and then as a military researcher, a tactician, and a general, on the condition that the Dark Lord help her locate the other half of her prized key. Her newfound lack of the presence of the Dark Lord therefore means she's unsure of which direction to go. She also mainly lives at home with her wife Irini, an elven, now injured ex-general of the Dark Lords, and their pet owls, Hoot and Snoot. So that's Thalassa. Yes.
How big is your bloody post-it note?
I also I'm going to say if you're going to prepare stuff, let us know so we can like not look so
Oh,
bad.
it's just a
How
me
dare
thing,
you be
because
more
otherwise
prepared
I
than
would
the
take,
DM?
No
like-
more prep than I've done to this.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I would take like. 20
How
minutes
dare you
to
be
say
more
the
prepared
entire
than the
thing.
dungeon master himself?
It's not hard to be fair. Okay,
I've
so
got an entire book on the reasons why Thalion hates children.
Well, then stop preparing. What have I been saying? Am I not giving off the
Patricide
giving you the-
101, Valiant's
Yeah.
Guide.
Anyway, we will start just quickly
I won't know
because
that Patricide's
it's 10 minutes
parents, isn't
late.
it?
But we'll just start where we left off. So, the story so far, you have invaded the town of the continent of Kenduo, the country of Kenduo, to take over the light, burn the living, and gain riches and steal from the good. Those bastards. You have lost your army. You've lost your leader. You have you are now being followed or are following a dark celestial entity which is causing drama and despair, almost toying with you at this point in time. In the last session, you stopped at a nudist colony which had been murdered thoroughly, and then this celestial being, this strong demonic celestial, this strange being, seemingly appeared at this when you were asleep, attempting to almost toy with your emotions. And we found out some things about how the seeming poison which the Dark Lord drank, which caused him to disintegrate, seemingly brought him down to hell. From what you could see through a vision that was which you saw from a spell cast by the celestial being, and there have been some other new things that have come out, and so also what we found out is Murder, who is not here at this point in time. I thought if I did it stern enough, he'd appear.
That would have been brilliant.
I would have loved that, but sadly, Danny is always late.
Just say his name 3 times. Maybe he'll show up then. Like, you know.
Murder.
Say his name 3 times in the mirror or something.
Dickhead.
Join now or
Oh,
the
he-
crow gets it.
Oh,
I'm just doing 1 second, lads.
that's all right.
It'd be really funny if I had a little plushy crow I could hold a gun to.
Perfect. Why is Danny late? I don't understand. This is
It's Danny. Just accept it's Danny.
Why is there a Rihanna's sister now?
what's happening. Why
Okay.
is this happening?
What is occurring
Oh
right
no! Oh
Hey,
no!
this ain't your stream.
now? What
You
just
can have your
what just
sister on your own bloody stream. This ain't your stream.
yeah? What makes you think? What makes you think your sister is allowed to waltz onto my channel with some silly
might-
floppy
Bunny
ears?
hat.
You might be making more money than Matt is.
Yeah.
Bunny
He's
hat.
in
Save the
control
bunny
here,
hat for
and I'm
your
expected
stream.
to give me control.
Bunny
So
hat.
If the bunny hat was that important, you could have done a live stream specially for it.
yes. Anyway,
Bad
Uh,
Rihanna, naughty.
what would you like? Any of you like to discuss anything whilst we're still in the nudist colony? You've all got a long rest. You've all got back to full HP and have got all your spell slots.
Is it still a nudist colony if all the nudists are dead and we're now here and we're fully clothed?
I mean, the bodies are still naked. They're just now. Some of them are naked of skin as well.
So it's more like a nudist graveyard.
Yeah. Yes, it's a nudist graveyard.
Okay.
James,
But
why,
you never go
why-
to the nudist graveyard.
why did you say that like it was a completely normal sentence?
Because
'Cause
It
it
is
was.
for him.
What was weird
What
about that
surprise.
sentence?
I meant the whole. Well, the bodies are still naked.
yeah,
Well, yeah. Well, they're not going to get dressed after they've been killed, are they?
yeah.
And I'm assuming
Well,
I'm assuming the funeral home at the nudist colony doesn't bother getting people dressed for a funeral.
Oh no, funerals through respect would never
Must
put.
reanimate dead.
Oh,
That might be helpful. That might be helpful.
oh no.
It's gonna be a long night, I think.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of
It
dead
will be.
people to reanimate.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I want to, because Phalion is my kind of most trusted person in this party. I think, at
Valiant.
this point. Oh,
He's
Yeah.
most trusted, but you still don't know his name.
I'm sorry. I'm bad brain. So Falion, rather, is
feel
the
like we're
most trusted
Bullying
person
Rihanna
to.
tonight, but I don't care. Well, usually
I'll
it's me.
leave.
Usually
I'll leave
it's
right
me.
now.
Matt, let him be. Let them be. Go on.
You patch hands. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to pass Valiant my the letter that my wife has most recently sent
I have
me.
to delete. Okay, give me a sec. Let me
Come on, come
send
on,
it
get
to
it
him.
out.
I don't have an actual letter. I've got what it says. Okay, give me a sec. Let me find what I sent to you.
Rust is just
Don't
sat in the armchair by the fireplace playing with one gold piece.
Temptation
Okay,
to
I'm
give you
gonna send
another
it
gold
to you
piece, but I don't know.
through Messenger. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna. Oh, I sent the wrong bit. Give me a sec.
I basically just want to ask him. What do you suppose I do about this?
So
My gold piece.
on that,
I'm not asking for relationship advice.
Stallion, I sent you a message on Messenger. The second message is technically the first message, and the first message is the second in thing. That's just what I sent to Rihanna. So there's no just assume that that's what the letter says, talking about Thalassa.
Your name is still FBI on my phone.
Good. I'm glad. Know your place. Yeah. We did it for it was a joke.
It does
It
not
was
need
funny.
explanation. It doesn't need explanation.
No, we don't need it. We don't need the context.
Right. Can I burn that letter?
You want to burn the letter? Burn the letter. Go on. Then. How do you want to burn the letter?
It's from my wife.
Still trust
Yeah,
him?
I know.
Do you want to stop it?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
We
When
don't
you
need
do.
other people reading this, is my point.
Listen. I only want to stop him as far as it's, it's my letter, and I don't want him to exclusively decide what happens to it. Right? Protective of my staff.
well, what are you
That's-
going to do, Stallion?
Where
I'd
is
say
is
burn
this is this happening in the lounge
how are
by
you
the
gonna burn it?
fireplace?
Cast firebolt on it.
We don't know if she's
is it
put.
a-
We don't know if
is
she's
it
put
just
some
a-
sort
is
of
it just
secret
to do it,
message
or
in
is
there. We
it
don't know if it's
It's a
coded.
cantrip.
The cantrip. You know what? I will absolutely. Yeah, I'll.
If this has some sort of code in it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I
I'm
will
never forgive
allow
you.
it. I will allow it. Yes. So you cast fireball on
It's
the
definitely
letter.
got a code in it.
Did
As
you
a-
remove the attached picture of her in her sexy lingerie before you burnt
There
it?
wasn't one in this one. It was not sexy. Not a sexy letter.
Not
Drawn
sexy.
portrait of tits.
really crudely
Yeah.
drawn at the bottom.
Really crudely drawn boobs.
That's how you know that it had a secret code in it. They'd only ever put that at the bottom of a message with a secret code.
Look, what's that in her cleavage? It looks like
Give
numbers.
me an investigation roll,
Oh,
Valiant
God.
and Thalassa, with
Right,
disadvantage.
let me just get there.
Is that disadvantage because it
the
started
letter has
burning?
been burned.
Investigation.
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 Got it.
This is what you investigating what you remember of the letter.
17.
Valiant?
I'll say 21.
You don't think there was any secret code?
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty damn sure there wasn't a secret code in there. So yeah,
Poor wife.
what? So yeah, have your conversation about the letter.
I'm gonna. Thalassa's obviously got quite the temper on her, but gonna attempt to remain patient. And just ask. What exactly are we doing about this?
I don't know. To be honest, like, you know, I say we just sort of like. I say we go back to the nudist colony. Oh, wait, are we still there?
Yes, we're still there.
I'm
We're
assuming,
still
are we
there.
still in that? Are we still in the same house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the living room.
We're in the
The
same.
burning of her
Okay.
love.
Say again.
Can I hear the burning of the love letter, like the burning of love?
Well, presumably, if we're all in the lounge, they've just kind of read it and then burnt it in front of
Generally,
us.
burning only has one sound, but give me a perception check.
D&D Valentine's Day special.
Valentine's Day
And it starts with us
special.
burning a love letter.
We started burning a love letter in a
We
town.
say we're villains.
The following letter is going to be her filing for divorce.
Bitch ass. Don't you ever talk to me and my wife again.
No
I've
one's going
never-
to talk to your wife.
I've never
again.
spoken to you and your wife. Well, I've spoken to you because obviously Rust has, but I've never spoken to your wife. I don't know if Rust is even aware that you have a wife.
Rust has never spoken to your wife.
It'd be weird if he had.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing if you had
Would.
like.
If Rust had spoken to your wife,
She'd
they
want.
would no
She'd
longer
once
be
bought a
your
fine
wife.
dagger from him for 1 gold piece.
Oh yeah, so one time I ran into this vibey wheelchair lesbian.
Rust replaced the spokes on her wheelchair.
Oh, I'm
James
gonna
and I
roll
have had a
for this
conversation
on
about this, and we do want to bring the battle wheelchair in.
that
Oh
is-
my
yeah,
god.
Battle wheelchair may come in. I'm waiting on Murder because Murder's got like half of the plot points of this goddamn thing.
It's fine. I'm just gonna. So what have I been doing whilst they were sleeping and napping?
You were tracking the this dark creature, and this dark creature led you on a wild goose chase around the forest.
Did I find anything whilst on this goose?
Yeah, a
chase?
wild
Dead
goose.
Bodies.
Roll
Yeah.
me an investigation or a perception check, whichever one you.
A wild goose annoying a farmer by taking his keys and locking him out
I
of his
think-
garden.
Oh,
Which, to anyone who's not played Untitled Goose Game.
it could have been worse. It could have been one worse than what I rolled.
What's the total?
3.
Yeah.
3. Oh, yes, you have found a wild goose, and it attacked you out of nowhere.
It was the goose
Uh,
from Untitled
You
Goose
take
Game.
1 damage of goose damage before you slaughtered it. But you
Yeah.
do have the carcass of a goose if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
toasty,
gonna.
toasty.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna pluck it and then get it ready so we can cook it when we get back.
Give me a survival check on plucking.
Come on, I've been
Plucking
rolling.
it
Oh
Okay.
Well, what else would you? What other check would you call it?
no, I'm not saying no
I
about
don't-
that. It's like I've not rolled
I mean,
higher than
I'm
a 6 yet.
That bad.
I've
Pluck
yeah,
three.
rolled.
That's the amount of
It's a
feathers
five.
you plucked from it.
Pluck it. It might be. Yeah, you struggled to pluck it. It seems like it's really hard for you to pull out any of the feathers.
Cool. I'm gonna take the goose back with me then and hope one of these other people can magically do it.
Yeah.
Magically.
I would like
Cool.
to. I would like to.
burn
I'd like
it.
to prepare the goose.
Repair the goose.
Not,
Roll
not,
me
no,
a-
prepare, not repair. Prepare. Yeah, Rust immediately starts gluing the feathers back on.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Ooh, I have proficiency in this. Still only rolled a 13 though.
Yeah,
Higher than what I've
it's not
rolled.
hard to prepare a goose. Some people find it hard, but yeah, you pluck the goose, take out the entrails, and season it. And yeah, so now you have a prepared goose.
I've
job.
prepared a fantastic goose for all of you. Enjoy.
Where would you like to go
French
then?
accent makes it so much better.
Are any of us chefs? I forget. Do we have a chef character?
No,
We don't have a chef character.
Damn it.
no one. Why?
Gordon Ramsay.
Very rarely do parties have chef characters. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. You have not been in one of the campaigns I've been in the last 5 years. Every
I'm
single
so
one
being
has a chef.
character for my next character.
yeah, but you're bad guys. You get other people to cook for you. Bad guys, 'cause you like food waste, and
Well,
you
Rust has
quite eat
prepared.
out of
Rust has prepared a lovely goose for
Raw
everyone.
goose.
Uh,
Well, no, I'm gonna cook it. I'll cook it in the fireplace. And,
Okay, yeah, you cook it in the fireplace. You have some goose. You all eat the goose.
mm,
Look,
go
I'm
get back.
waiting on someone to do something to do
What
with.
is
We're waiting for
Okay.
Danny. We're time wasting.
Well,
on
I'm sitting there
purpose
going,
here.
you know, I'm
A little bit late. A little bit late.
okay.
Is it not a little bit
I
late?
would like to leave the house and just have a look around the front of the house and stuff, see if there's any kind of signs of where the things went, or you know, basically any kind of clues as to where we should head next.
Okay, give me another survival check for tracking.
Right. Hang on, I pressed the wrong button and it's now trying to make me buy fake dice. Right, there we go. Survival check. That is a 15.
Okay. You find a black feather of a crow. You recognize this as you've spent, you know, the little time you've spent with Murder. You recognize this as
It's
like
probably
he
something
has
to
a
do with
lot
him.
of these feathers. He seems to be molting these feathers for some reason. From within his.
I would ask him about it, but he seems to still be in bed in the house, so he's obviously having a lie.
Murder. None of you've asked. Murder's not here. Murder. So, but you see, the feathers almost are in a path, heading towards where you think the rat men were heading towards.
Okay, well, I'd like to point out to the others, I found this feather. I think it obviously belongs to our comrade Murder. I would like to suggest we proceed in the direction that it would indicate, you know, and see if we can find maybe where next to proceed from here.
Where is Murder? Why is he not with you guys? I thought.
He must have gone on ahead, I assume.
Did he write a letter? Did Murder he write?
Murder. There was no murder that he wrote.
Damn it.
I'll
I'm
give
so
you
happy.
inspiration for that.
Thank you. I was so happy I was able to use that pun finally.
You've been waiting for that.
Waiting to find a letter just so you could have said, Murder, he wrote, and then read the letter.
Oh, okay. I just thought of another joke that I'm going to intertwine into the story. Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
Next. Yeah, so you.
Welcome.
What do you want to do?
Can from the burnt city and civilization, is there any buildings still standing?
Well, most of the buildings are still standing. There's slight singeing going on, but most of the buildings are still standing. It's very efficient. Slitting of throats is more what's.
Does the nudist
The
colony have a blacksmith in the town?
There's some blacksmith equipment.
Yeah,
I'd
I was
like
gonna
to-
say, let's just-
I'd like to just have a look at it and just. I'm not, you know, I just want to see what it's like as a kind of, you know, what the quality of their goods is like.
Right. They don't make a lot of armor, and they don't make a lot of sharp things because sharp things can be bad when you're in a nudist colony.
So it's more of like a horseshoe kind of blacksmith kind of thing.
Yeah.
More of
kind of
farriers.
thing. Like nails for buildings and stuff, rather than that's the sort of thing that you'll find. It's not, you know, it's not the perfectly well kept. It's sort of used whenever it's necessary.
Is there like a money tin or a cash register or anything like that?
Yes, there is a money chest below the sort of counter.
Okay, what, like a small like money box thing?
Yeah, a little chest.
Okay, I don't want to open it. I just want to take it.
Yeah, you grab the money chest. It is locked with like a padlock thing, but yeah.
Where have I got daggers?
I might,
Yeah, I
if
just
anyone's
wanna-
got like thieves' tools or anything like that, I might ask if they want to, you know, maybe help me with that later.
Yeah.
I do not. I'm not proficient in them.
But you know, there's no rush
Cool.
of it.
I just want to see if there's like a library or a book place in the town.
Yeah, I want to go and see that as well, actually.
There's not really that much of a library. There was a library in the previous town, but not really in this town.
No bookstore.
Not really. Very odd. There's like loads of art galleries around,
Vibey.
but
Lots of
not a lot of.
lots of flyers for live painting classes and
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Rather than saying models needed, it just says painters wanted.
So, yeah, Murder comes back from his track
Murder. He's here.
Aha.
finally after being for half an hour late.
Ah, Murder! I was worried about you. I found this feather on the floor. Do you want it back?
It's a crow feather.
Oh, I will actually take that then. Yes.
Ah, you're most
I will
welcome.
take that.
Okay, yes, you go into the art gallery. There is a lot of nice sort of. There's actually a lot of more cubism there than you'd think.
Surprising amount of landscapes.
But there is also a lot of nudity in the photographs. Imagine, like all of the great paintings of our time, like the Mona Lisa, except
She's got her
you
bats
know.
out.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Well, I suppose if it's a nudist colony, it would be weird if they painted them with clothes on.
Apart from
Yeah.
there's some old religious paintings which have clothes on them.
Literally
Like
what I was looking
Light
for.
in a
They're in
Fountain.
they're in an
Clothes.
18+ section.
Yeah. There's these little babies with wings, and these babies with clothes on them.
They're wearing little suits.
Yeah, the little bow tie.
Little ties.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very formal.
I want to see if I can follow the instructions to see if I can find any like art pieces from history, like the past.
Give me an investigation check.
I was just going to follow the signs.
Well, yeah. Still give me an investigation check.
Can you read?
No!
Let's roll for it. I've
Maybe you
heard
should start
natural
using
one.
real dice. It seems like D&D Beyond's not your friend today.
Oh no.
You rolled a
Oh,
0.
boy.
0. Oh
Oh.
god.
Into investigation, so that's a 0. Fuck it, I'm getting real dice.
You get stuck in another closet there, mate. It's
He just starts using weighted dice just because it's easier.
I wouldn't blame you at this point. I would not blame you at this point. Yeah.
Danny, you've missed it. I've not rolled anything higher than a 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Murd,
actually.
you come back from a slight. So you've gone to slightly what's the word? Scout out the temple. That's up ahead for the
Oh yeah, it mentioned that, didn't it? That was a thing. That's where we're supposed to be
Yeah.
going. I'd completely
Yeah.
forgotten, but it was
That's-
Thalion who
yeah.
knew that, so it was up to him to remind me.
Oh, it was all of you, but Danny told you about it.
Tell
Oh.
us about what, sir?
Guys,
Yeah,
I know I don't take much.
Yeah,
notes.
can I point out? I'd only just. I still had COVID last time we played.
We're not
Yeah.
who are meant to be remembering shit.
I'm gonna say this. I
Well,
actually
we
have a
are.
note in my
No,
book of
it would be
notes.
There is an expectation of some kind of remembering shit on the
Yeah.
players,
Oh.
Notes.
but
It's not
I'd like
just
to
my
point
job
out
to-
I was not well.
Yeah, you've got an excuse. But yeah, Murder. What do you want to do? So everyone's back apart from oh yeah, Thalassa, what do you want to do in the gallery before? You've seen by the way, you've seen Portello just walk into a closet and like
Oh.
not come out for like 5 minutes.
Fratello had come out the
I'd like to leave
closet.
him.
Lock the door.
Leave him.
Mm.
Go.
I was about to say no, but then I'm trying to be evil. I'm trying my best.
I'd like to. Can I join him in the closet?
Absolutely.
Russ just wants to follow
no,
him
you
into the
just-
cupboard.
You feel like a tall figure behind you. It's not a big closet.
I'm
It's
just
like
going to point out, I just rolled a 4, a 3, and an 8.
8 is better. 8 is better.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Are you
join him
not
in.
rolling d20s?
Have you been speaking with Will Wheaton recently? Because apparently you've got some. Is there now a Cooley dice curse?
I'd like to just go into the cupboard. No explanation. Just close the
You
door
can't-
behind me.
Just about close the door.
Yeah,
But
and
you
then I'll just
do
look at him and just be like, bonjour.
You're facing the back of his head because Cooley is
Salut.
taking all
Yeah,
of
I'll
the-
just be like, yeah, salut.
like you're here.
Ça
and
va?
he's behind you.
It's looking for history.
Wait, this is a broom cupboard.
I thought it might be here. I try and play it off as I was meant to.
It's
be.
fine. It's much nicer in here, anyways. These naked
give me a-
paintings are
give me a
not really
performance
my.
check to see how well you play it off.
Got a +4 in this. Come on. 19.
19, yeah. Yeah, he clearly just went in there to look for history. That does not seem stupid to you at all.
No, that makes sense. It's absolutely fine by me. I came in here because, to be honest, all the nakedness is not really my thing. I just wanted to see something that wasn't dangly.
Okay.
You lived here for like years?
No, I set up shop
Outside of here?
between the two towns. I very rarely ventured into the nudist colony. Not my scene, not my game.
Fair enough. And I
uh,
step out and I
I-
try and play it off.
You shuffle out between,
Yeah.
like, you both. You
Oh,
both
Rust is
sort of
staying in the cupboard.
awkwardly shuffle out. Oh, yeah, you shuffle then around Rusty, shuffling, letting you by and stuff.
Knock
Murder.
over a few things.
Yeah, you scouted out the temple. You know that you didn't see any movement there, but you did see a lot of crows around the temple.
And this is, am I right in thinking, the gateway to hell?
This is a temple in which you will be able to find a gateway to hell.
Okay. Noted.
Perfect. So,
Right. Question.
yes.
Do we have any news on the dragon?
Roll me
What?
perception.
I take notes. There was a dragon plaguing nearby.
Oh, the
There was
black
a dragon
that
that was nearby. Yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Do we have
they
any news, any occurrence, sightings, things
I would-
like that?
sightings by the dead nudist?
By me along the way to the temple, have I seen anything that might indicate?
Yeah, no. Make you roll a perception check to check like the skies now, but
19.
yeah, no, you can't find.
Does Rust, even though he's in the cupboard, does he hear them talking about the dragon?
You can make me a perception. What's your passive perception, actually?
Passive perception is 14.
Yeah, I think probably.
Okay,
Yeah,
on the mention of the word dragon, there's just a very loud kind of like clatter and a bang from the cupboard.
perfect. You hear a very large clatter and a bang. Cupboard.
turn around and go, Rusty, be careful in there, and carry on walking.
Rust does that thing where he kind of stumbles out the door backwards. He's got like a mop bucket on one foot, and like, but you know, he's a bit, he's.
Okay.
I'm doing that thing where I'm now hopping around the room trying to kick the mop bucket off my foot.
You get the mop bucket off. It's not hard. Rusty's not that much of an idiot.
No, I know, but he's something startled him in the cupboard. Let's say.
Okay.
You're all a bit confused by Rusty. He's a very simple man, and you don't really think much of him at the moment.
You just assume it's probably fine.
I'm going to walk over to Rusty, sit him down, and have a
It's
little, have a little
Rust.
conversation.
It's just Rust.
Hi, Rusty.
Bonjour.
It's out of just because I can now. Look, we need to talk about money.
Where?
Right. So you're aware I'll pull out 1 gold.
Ah, one gold piece.
1 gold. Yes. I'm
Wait.
aware there's magic.
I have to introduce the
People
dragon
can do.
just to get you guys to stop with this nonsense. I will.
No. Right. Hear me out. There's magic that people can do that make it appear as though there's more than one. But they can only do it to make it appear as though there's 3. Are you following? So if you see 3 gold, there's only 1 and the rest is an illusion. Capiche? If you see more than 3, anything more is an illusion.
Murder, make me a persuasion check.
Rust has
make me
no
a-
magical ability at all.
Make an intelligence check.
15.
-1.
How did you get -1?
I have a -2 to intelligence, and I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, Russ, You are. Oh no. Yes. Okay. Suddenly,
Ah!
firstly, you get to start to think about what your life has done and what you start to think about all of this gold pieces that are around and mountains of gold, and
I'm
suddenly
just picturing like a Scrooge McDuck thing of someone diving into a mountain of
you-
gold.
You are going to take 3 psychic damage,
Just-
and
Ah! Meld!
1 gold piece. Now just gold doesn't exist. What? This is what a -1 will get you, and that one on a gold doesn't exist. It's only silver. So you that's the way it is.
Okay, so I'm still holding this gold
You're
in
still
from
holding
like in my hand from reference
you,
earlier.
you blue screen. You just completely
Ru-
freeze up.
Rust.exe has stopped responding.
Yeah. You see this
It's not
as you've now ruined him even further.
Okay. I turn around to everyone and say, right, I don't know about you guys, but I plan to kill a dragon. I think he would be helpful in killing a dragon. Dragons hoard gold.
When he turns around, presumably I can't see the gold piece
Yeah,
anymore.
you're awake.
As soon as he mentions dragon, I've shot back in the cupboard.
You
Okay.
think this man will be helpful to fight a creature of that size and stature?
Oh,
He's
bait,
a pussy.
Bait. Exactly. He will be bait. But bait is best when moving and distracting rather than stood still being eaten. The problem with there being a pile of gold. Presumably.
You can see he's not a lion, he's a pussycat. That's all he is.
Well, yeah, but, dragons will eat anything, right? I don't think it would, differentiate. A moving target is going to survive longer and will give us more chance to kill the dragon.
I mean, why do
So
you...
if he ha-
Okay, Russ is going to very carefully come out of the cupboard, slowly and kind of just cautiously. In fact, actually, no, he's not. He's going to yell from inside the cupboard. He's just going to say, why do we have to kill the dragon? Can we not just leave the dragon alone and focus on the gates of hell instead?
If we can't take down a dragon, what chance do we stand in hell if anything is still alive?
It doesn't mean we have to test our mettle against the dragon. We could just go straight for the hell and see how we fare.
He's kind of true on that one, to be honest. There's no reason for us to go after it.
Okay, hear me out here. We go to hell, we have no way back. If we get screwed, we are dead. If we fight the dragon, see how we fare.
We
can
die
then,
before we
you
go
know,
down there.
No, we train, get stronger, then we try again until we're strong enough that we can kill a dragon. If we kill a dragon, we have a chance against demons.
I would rather go
Just-
straight to hell.
But there's no. If you go to hell and fail, you die. If you go to the dragon and fail, you can run away.
If we go to the
outside
dragon,
of the
we
cave.
die. If we go to hell, we maybe die. I
I
vote
mean,
L.
Give you you can run away in hell, right?
Yeah, but we can't get out of hell.
You don't know that.
Well,
If we can
don't know
open a
what's
door
down
to
there.
get into L,
We don't
it
know
stands
how
to
get out of
reason.
hell.
If we can open a door to get into the L, it stands to reason we can
Yeah,
open a
you've
door
got
to get
to-
out of the L.
It tells you about how to get out of hell.
Yeah, to the celestial plane.
Yeah, and the celestial plane you can get from anywhere to anywhere on
Wait,
the.
what?
I'm not fighting a dragon.
You can get from anywhere on celestial plane to Earth.
Okay. In
Get
which
that
case,
way,
let's go to hell.
That seems like a way out.
you can't go upwards, but you can go down, round, and down. So you can always travel down and then between hell and celestial plane.
So how do the celestials fight the demons?
They mostly
Spit on him.
So celestials will get clerics on their side, demons will get warlocks on their side, and they'll fight them on the realms of Earth through other players, or they'll travel between the realms. But traveling between the realms is kind of dangerous because you're literally going onto enemy territory, whereas they mostly fight with humans as sort of their
How
Go
far? How far is the temple from where we are currently? Like from the library, from the gallery.
About an hour's walk.
Right. Rust is going to make a beeline for the temple.
Perfect.
Like literally, cupboard door opens, rust-shaped blur from heading towards.
I shout after Rust, do you have an issue with dragons?
I'm going to L. See you later.
It was a yes.
Yeah, I think we should stick with the hell. We can always fight the dragon later.
Never fought a dragon. Just want to kill it.
If it,
I mean, who's
if it,
stronger, a
look,
dragon or a
if
frog?
if it fights us, then we'll defend ourselves. But we're not
Is
going
this,
to go
is this just
out
because you
looking
didn't get
for
to
one.
kill Barnaby the dragon?
Okay.
Make me a perception check.
Yeah, can I do insight to see why he's so pissed off about this dragon?
Yeah. You could.
Oh,
What,
I just want to kill a dragon.
murder.
That's a 23 on insight.
Who are you going with? With murder? Trying to.
Yeah, with murder, why the hell he's so obsessed with trying to kill this dragon? It seems more than a
I mean,
vendetta.
I don't know why the fuck he's trying to kill this dragon so much. Why the fuck are you trying to kill this dragon so much?
Because he's never killed a dragon and he considers dragons strong. So, if I can kill a dragon, that means I'm stronger than a dragon.
So this is your dick measuring contest, basically. This is you
Yeah,
saying,
basically. It's gonna escalate from dragon, devil, celestial, whatever the fuck attacked us. That is my steps.
Your
of what we're
character's life goals are dragon, demon, god.
doing. Yeah, exactly. I'm
There,
pretty sure that.
I think the rest of your party start to move towards, walk towards the temple. What are you doing? Murder? You want to fight
Oh.
dragon on your own?
Kind of do. I will follow
I'm happy to
begrudgingly.
do that. I'm happy to
No,
do that. If you no, you can
Right.
do whatever you want. If you want to fight
I
a
will
dragon,
say
being
when
the
we get back from hell, I want to. If we don't fight the dragon, we piss off the dragon and let it unleash hell on everyone else. That is my.
fine with that.
I
So
mean-
we're not. I don't want to look to fight a dragon. There's not as much pain and suffering I can cause to a dragon. A whole
No,
village of
but
dragons.
dragons can cause. You're close. A dragon to a village causes more destruction than, no dragon to a village. What I'm saying is, we piss off the dragon, book it into hell, not our problem.
they've left you behind now, murder.
There's
Uh,
also
I
no
walk
one
in
in
with
this
them.
village.
I'm like-
There's no one in
I'm
this
like
village for
soliciting
the
them as
dragon
I
to
go.
kill. Everyone in this
Yeah.
village is already
No.
dead.
And the village next to us is
exactly.
all dead. And the
Yeah,
village
but
next to
if
that
I
is all
attack
dead.
us, can't be
And,
that far.
and as you argue about whether killing a dragon is a thing that you should do or not, and by argue I mean it's just murder and everyone else arguing. It's yeah. So what you find is a slight the road sort of stops right there, and there is just a forest. But the forest doesn't have sort of green leaves. The leaves are dark purple. And this forest is dark in there and very eerie. There's a sense of sort of magic about it. There's a sense of sort of arcanic rituals. You see some slight fluttering of wings in the forest.
I'm
but the
assuming
road does
Rust.
go in.
I'm assuming
but
Rust
then
has stopped by the edge of the forest to wait for the others to catch up.
Yeah,
Probably because he's
I want-
knackered. Because
they probably caught up to you.
he probably ran out of puff.
I want to use my divine sense.
Yeah, go ahead. That detects Fae, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
This forest is full of Fae.
Oh no, a
And
wood.
inflict some
A deep,
damage on
dark
some
wood.
pixies.
We can't go under
I
it.
mean, I don't know.
We
how
can't
I'd
go
get
over
around
it. We'll have to go through it.
Well, we gotta go through it.
that. You know,
We just
as
go
someone
around it.
with the ancestry, they're
you
peaceful.
got,
We can just go through it.
You know
I
where
think
Okay.
Rihanna got it, but thank you.
murder. You know where the temple is. The temple is in the forest, in the middle of the
Yeah.
forest. So
We just walk through. I did it.
Stumble trip, stumble trip,
Uh,
stumble trip.
I'm going to cast on myself protection from good and evil, which protects me from Fey attacks.
Okay. Yeah. You cast it. It's cast.
And I carry on walking.
Perfect. You carry on walking through. The branches seem to almost twist in your direction, and you know there's an eerie creaking as
We're
in
going
the
on
woods,
an L
and
hunt.
giggling in the just behind you, and you turn around, nothing there. There's a faint eeriness to it. You know, not that you guys are scared. You guys are the
We're
dark
not
I
Lord.
feel very
scared.
much at home.
Like,
You know.
yeah,
What
Murder,
a
this is
beautiful
like-
day.
you're just like,
Yeah, this is
like-
my crib.
You
I'm like,
cut out a hand, and then
"Go, Pixie."
a crow comes along and slaps it with its wing.
Yeah.
You're like, Murder looks currently like, you know, in Spider-Man 3 when he's got the venom and he's doing that dance. That's what Murder's looking like.
Murder's walking through his go.
Yes. Very,
Wow, I
you
hate
know,
everything about that.
he's just as emo as that.
He's got,
Yeah,
he's got his fringe across his face.
Mask upon his face, you know, but you can
Mask, fringe.
fringe.
all that.
He's got a beanie on. Yeah.
Turns to Russ and he's just like,
And then realise it's
my
must
sword.
and stop.
Rusty's just going, what
Yeah.
a beautiful day. We're not scared.
Yeah,
Going on an L hunt. We're going to find a temple.
You find you do find the temple. The temple is a building made seemingly it used to be a white building, but it's now been overgrown by some vines of purple, dark purple and pink sort of flowers every now and then. And the vines seem to have covered the entire temple, apart from the entrance, which you find 4 beings almost like they were waiting for you. 4 beings either side. They are they're in sort of these cloaks made from feathers, black feathers, and you look up and see several thousand crows in the trees above you, all squawking.
I turn to Murder and like, friends of yours? I assume you know each other?
They are now. And I just keep going like, and then start like looking at the crows.
This is Disneyland to you. This is absolutely Disneyland.
Love it.
The temple doors open with a very like slow and heavy crawl as they open, and you just see a statue made from bronze in the center of your god, Murder.
Thank God it wasn't gold.
Of all of us, I believe it's me.
Oh, you have no harness believing that gold exists, just that it
No,
would
you
exist
know
in
gold.
peace.
Just it doesn't exist in one piece. Technically, one statue is one gold piece. So
Yeah, it's one piece of gold, one big statue gold piece.
the gold
it's
doesn't exist.
bronze though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
it's
mean. Thank God.
And then behind them is an archway made from branches, which sort of stretches up, and there is a purple gem, a deep violet gem in the center of this archway. So it's sort of like an archway there, and then at the top is a gem. There is one priest who comes up to you. Actually, no, not a priest. A crow flies down through the door and sits next to you and goes, "Wow, it's quite a day, isn't it, sir?"
The weather is quite fine.
Does it speak in common or in crow?
It's speaking in common. You can all hear it, unless I'm assuming you all hear common. I didn't check that.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, it's the only
Yeah.
language Russ does
No
understand.
problem if you don't, but yeah.
I think
it's-
Rust is going to just be very, very confused by the concept of a talking crow.
So, what brings you to the temple, sir?
Well, we plan to travel to hell.
And suddenly, all the crows in the temple starts squawking. And wow, hell yes. Now that's quite a far way to go. Why do you
Quite
want to
a
go to hell?
Well, I've spoken to Aurorus. I've communed with him, and there's some shiz going down in hell, in that possibly everyone is dead.
Ah,
Yeah, somewhat disturbing.
quite an adventure
uh,
then.
Yeah, more of like a journey, I guess. I don't know if adventure is the right term.
Well, I suppose you don't have to kill anyone in there.
I mean, I know, disappointing.
It is. We were hoping to, but when we die, we would be able to feast on their souls.
And you and me both.
It's such a shame.
Russ,
Do you
what-
talk to anyone in hell, or do you just hope that's what happens in hell?
Ah, so what happens is that, like, when your soul dies here, your soul will get taken to hell. But when a demon soul dies in hell, their soul gets taken to the Fey dimension. Feyland. I'm sure.
Land.
Feyland.
Feyland.
It's
Got
Because
some
you
Russ
where I
in
quite
plays
want
in the
to
background.
be.
What? A murder, do you have an actual name for it?
I don't think I do, but go, astral plane or something.
Astral plane. Sure. No.
Where's Falion? Falion has gone.
I'm sure they have an
I
actual.
know. Valiant. Nice sunglasses. So, well, first, to be able to get into hell, you have to provide a soul. Provide a soul to hell.
I've done that plenty of times. Let me in.
Oh, no, you have to do it right here, right now.
You say you got a loyalty card. Your ninth entrance
Kill
is
6
free.
people to get in, you get one.
Yeah, your
free.
7th entrance is free.
Oh, it's only one soul one soul that's killed to then open the portal.
Just to let you know, it's Feywild is
Feywild.
where the Fey come.
The Feywild.
While this conversation's been going on, I've
I'm only
pulled
a
some of
crow,
my
you know?
rations out of my pack, and I'm attempting to make friends with some of the crows.
Oh, you make lots of friends with lots.
Like, I'm just like crumbling them up, and just he's having a great time. He doesn't want to eat them. He's just enjoying being around things that are
I'm
about
gonna
his
take
level of
note
intelligence.
that, quickly, that you have less rations.
Has anyone ever used any of their rations for anything?
No,
Indeed,
no,
indeed.
I'm
You're gonna need it in hell.
I'm taking note of it because I'm just assuming that you make the rations and then in the next town you probably bought rations, but you've got less.
I'm assuming like my ration pack's got like some kind of hardtack, like some dry cracker type stuff in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
And
you've
since
got lots
rations
of
are ridiculously expensive, you're going to struggle because it's 2 gold piece.
Oh no.
These
That
rations are
reminds
probably
me.
quite old. I probably bought them a long time ago.
Yes.
In case you didn't know, there was someone going through and slaughtering everything, but that town,
Oh,
just outside of the forest, plenty of carcasses.
Ah,
Good
yeah.
meal.
He
Yeah.
came through here. He wanted to know about whether you've been through here actually.
What did he look like?
Wow.
Oh,
Did he
a
give a
dark
name?
shadowy figure.
A what?
Any?
Dark figure made of literal shadow.
Oh no.
Any names, abbreviations, anything beyond that?
They called him Master, or some word I don't understand in another language.
Could you try and say it? Like, do your best attempt. Now, can I
Was that
try and?
primordial?
Can I,
What,
Is
does
that a
anyone
language
know?
is that
What
a language that any of
does
us
everyone know?
understand?
What language does everyone know?
Or does anyone have comprehend
Well,
languages?
Draconic, Elvish, Infernal.
No one-
primordial.
Anyone have comprehend languages?
I haven't got primordial. I've got Undic on them.
What have you got, Cooley?
Primordial.
It's not primordial, and it's not any of the other ones I heard.
No one's got comprehend languages.
Not demonic.
No, I don't think so. I think that was my other character that did.
Druidic?
Draconic.
Thieves' Con.
Thieves can.
Yeah, is it Thieves'
King's Guard.
Was it
Yeah,
pirate?
they can.
Who can't do law?
These can do what they want. Shut up.
Was it pirate speak?
Do you have pirate speak?
No.
Okay.
Yar.
I was just asking if it was.
It's all parlay.
I'm not gonna say it. You don't know what the language is. It's just the language you don't know.
Parlay.
No, it's
Wasn't French, was it?
Could you say that name again, just a little slower? Now, James, as a DM, how would you pronunciate that? So I can remember.
How's it spelled?
You spelled that.
Oh, wait, say that again.
A-K-R.
As it sounds, Dan. As it sounds.
Oh, what?
Set our nipple there.
That's a
So
Fry
is that a
Laurie joke. I get that.
Not pronounced in the anglicised way, or the commonised way, I guess is the.
Sorry, Mr.
Is it
Nipple.
I was just say if it was rat speaks, it would be undercommon, wouldn't it?
That's how you would probably. That's how you would probably write it. But yeah. So yeah,
So regarding the soul we need to open the Hell's Gate, big soul, little soul,
any soul,
cardboard box, you know.
any living creature that has some form of intelligence,
Oh.
probably enough,
Rust is safe.
Probably fast.
Oh, Rust is out.
enough intelligence to speak.
I don't get it.
It should be enough.
Wait,
Can I?
Anyone
Can
want to go
I?
pixie hunting?
No.
I draw a gold coin, put it in front of us.
I do not want to
and,
go pixie
expect
hunting. I
him to
heard about
win
an octopus incident once.
Russ, give me an intelligence check. Intelligence saving throw, actually.
Oh, intelligence saving throw. That's a 2.
New blue screen.
Okay.
Is he smart enough? Does he have enough intelligence? Bearing in mind
asking this whilst he's blue screening?
Yeah.
Well, probably not, I would say. I mean,
he
he's
talks.
got a soul. He has got a soul. But whether the gate would
I
accept
look at him. Yeah, I
What?
figured as much. I put the coin in.
most people just kill one of the guys outside.
Russ just carries on talking like he was literally like nothing happened.
Can anyone like summon an animal to us?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, but once you kill it, it disappears, doesn't it? If it's summoned, it doesn't.
Yeah, but if the soul's gone inside the temple anyway, then it doesn't matter if the body disappears.
Yeah, but does a summoned creature? Does it count? Does that count?
Depends.
Oh,
if
we
you-
are like getting into theological talk here.
If a creature is summoned, does it really
I
have
mean,
a soul?
theoretical.
It depends on how it's summoned. If it just appears or if it comes to you, it's a bit different.
I mean, we're inside a giant forest. There is probably something we could find in the forest that will
Yeah.
be sentient and large enough to count as a soul.
Yeah.
Unless they wanted to kill everything around here, so we had nothing to sacrifice to go to the temple.
Are there any small, intelligent creatures nearby? Perhaps flumps or something similar?
Well, I mean, they just have to. Oh, I mean, yes, there are lots of
Hypothetical.
creatures. Yes.
Would a dragon be of
Oh,
intelligence?
fuck off.
And dragons have intelligence enough.
I look at everyone like,
But also, probably a pixie would do. Any sort of.
I do know, but I heard about another incident with a fellow tabaxi who was fighting a pixie. It all went horribly wrong. Bad times. The pixie is not to be trifled with.
Well,
They're not.
There was something to do with badgers. I don't know. It's like a bedtime story we were told as young tabaxis.
Valiant. What would you like to say?
There's only one way we can sort this out. Who votes we go kill a dragon, and who votes we go kill a pixie?
dragon.
I mean, if it's between dragons and pixies, I vote for pixies.
Pixie.
Carried. All right. I think it's settled murder. Either you're off going to go and kill a dragon yourself, and we'll
Yeah.
take
No,
the
I'll
fight,
go.
please.
I'll go with him. I
Or-
will go with him to
You
kill the
want
dragon.
to you two? What?
Hey,
So,
Russ, Russ.
The dynamic
Wait,
duo
look,
it
Russ.
is, then.
I will pay you 2 silver if you vote to go kill the dragon.
2 silver's not a lot.
Not worth it.
Okay, I will pay you. How many silver would it cost for you to vote to go kill the dragon?
4 million.
Deal.
Rust, what if we gave you 1 gold piece?
No.
What?
No. Don't be
So-
stupid.
so-
Such money does not exist. I would demand 4 million silver or nothing.
Sure. 4 million silver.
And I want it in advance.
Okay,
Yep.
what's the decision, guys? Then
I'm going hunting pixies. I don't
Can
care.
It better be a pixie, hadn't it?
Can I roll nature to see if I think the dragon would be perched anywhere nearby here, or if it was literally?
yeah, you can roll me. Yeah, nature.
Oh, nice. 12.
The dragon's probably at the top of the mountain by the first dwarven town you went to. Dunveer.
Okay. That's about a day's journey away, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not. It's a longer journey than just going into the forest that's right next to you and grabbing it.
I mean, it is. But have you ever
I'm
killed
gonna-
a dragon?
No, but do you like your legs?
While they're talking about dragons, can I just go outside the temple and see if I can see a pixie to punch?
Yeah, sure. Roll me survival for tracking.
I really want you to get attacked.
It's 23.
20 feet. Yeah, you see a group of pixies sat around a campfire.
Okay,
right
I'd like to hurl my boomerang at the group of pixies in the hope of taking a couple of them out.
Yeah, roll attack. Get the pixie stats up again.
You got
Oh,
a boomerang?
Yeah, I have a boomerang and
love
I've been
you for
itching
this.
to use it. It's that's a 22 to hit. I think they've only got like 1 health, from what I remember. Their stats aren't great.
oh god! I just got I posted the thing on Instagram and I got a heart attack because it logged into the Ragtime Priory Instagram on my Instagram for some reason, and so I got a heart attack that I posted it on their Instagram instead of my own Instagram. I'm thinking Reese was gonna kill me. Anyway, pixie character. Pixie area.
See, boomerang seems sensible because if there's a group of them, I might, there's a chance to hit a couple of them.
Not 20 up. Okay, 5E. Why is it not coming up on the? There we go.
I've rolled my damage already, so just let me know when you want it.
Where's the damage on a boomerang?
1d4 plus 3 bludgeoning.
Wait, what did you get to hit?
I got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, okay, perfect. What on a boomerang? How does it work with hitting multiple people?
It doesn't say anything about it, so it's entirely up
Just
to
a
you.
thing that throws and then you get it back, I assume.
You only get it back on a miss. If it hits,
Okay, it
it
hits,
obviously will
yeah.
hit, and I've got to go get it. But
And you kill a pixie.
yay, cool.
A group of pixies are like, "Hey, boss, what are we doing here? Well, I heard there were some people here trying to kill people. And I thought it'd be quite good to see." And it's just suddenly, it falls, and one of the wings catches fire on the tiny little campfire there.
Cool. I'd like to go and retrieve my boomerang and said pixie.
Hey, you killed our boss! Roll initiative.
That's due, because I don't know how far away
Yep.
he is from the temple.
I'm just
Yeah.
outside. I didn't go far.
Additional note. you
Uh,
might start a fight
22.
with Pixies in a Fey forest.
What did you
22.
get? Okay, you're going up first. What do you want to do?
Is picking up my boomerang off the floor going to count as any, is that going to be any part of my go or?
No, but it'll be like a bonus.
All right,
action.
cool. Well, we'll start off by, I'd like to make a double attack with my great axe because I can do that, can't I?
Yeah. Do you want to attack? Because they don't. You only.
How
Oh,
many
they've been-
how many pixies are there?
2.
Yeah, I'd like to basically try and attack each of them.
Roll your first attack, and then we'll see if that hits.
That's a nat 20.
That hits. You kill it instantly. You don't even need to roll damage. Roll to
yeah.
hit again.
15 on that one.
Yeah, you hit and kill the next pixie.
Cool. Can I? Is that? Are we done?
Quest over. We're done. We killed a pixie. We're done.
I killed
everyone
3.
in the temple arguing about whether to go to a pixie or a dragon. Roll me perception.
If only all fights in D&D could go that well.
You are
18.
level 12.
I'm a Tabaxi hero. I didn't get turned into a badger or anything.
Pixies are very low on health.
Shh.
Anyone who got over 15,
Thanks for the follow,
you-
Ninja Buddy.
some sort of the gem suddenly begins to light up, and the crows suddenly starts like flying around in a circle over the gem, and this giant sort of storm of crows. As suddenly, the light from the gem goes upwards, and then as it goes upwards, it then stops and shoots downwards through the gem, through the floor, opening up the floor into a hole of burning fire.
Can I just
Well,
waltz
no
back
dragon.
in, having picked up my weapons, and obviously plonk the 3 dead pixies just on the floor in front of everyone and be like, "Done it! Off to hell we go!"
You see that, and he says, "Right, well, just jump into that fire, and then you'll get to hell."
I immediately jumped
Hey.
straight in.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah, he jumps in.
I've done, yeah, I've jumped in. I'm not hanging about.
Yeah. Yes.
How do you, if we were to hypothetically have killed the dragon, how would we bring the soul here?
Oh well, you'd have to kill it nearby, like within the.
Yep. So that was never
Is
going
there
to
any
work.
way?
Shonk.
Is there any way to capture a soul? Is
I
my
mean,
question.
there are lots of different magical ways of capturing a soul.
I think Cooley's
but
just
they
followed
all
me
match-
into the portal.
Assumed option. I assume. Yeah. I assume everyone who's not.
I'd also like to jump in.
Yeah.
Dan's having this argument with the crows.
I'll be
whilst-
like walking backwards as I go. Like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Pull my arm
And,
out.
wave to the
of
crow.
hell's
grab him
sword.
by his ankle and just.
No, I'm walking. I'm doing that, waving
roll-
to the crows as I go backwards.
Dexterity check.
Valiant, have you joined us as well?
Yes, I did vote for going pixie hunting.
Falion has Tomb Raider style swan dived into the hell pit.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. You go like you're about to you're like go. Yeah, I'll see you later. You go to jump in, but you've mistimed it as you fall flat. Your head is just on on the
Oh,
on
You
the
jumped too
edge,
early.
just before you get to the portal, which is and you get up and you just sort of crawl into the portal after.
I'd like to sliver. I don't want to crawl. I want to
You-
just sliver
You
backwards.
started it out.
as the portals do to close, you sort of hear a voice saying, "Well, I'm glad they didn't figure out that they could just kill us talking crows and get away with it."
I thought of it,
Oh,
but
I
then
knew.
it was. just-
We thought of,
I
yeah,
thought
I
about
know I
it,
considered it, but I didn't want to upset Murder.
Also, there's the
Same.
fact that they said that they were demons, so they wouldn't have gone to hell.
And also, I was busy making friends with the crows, so, why would I kill them?
Oh, they weren't demons. They were just talking.
No, they
crows.
would go to hell.
They were
No, I thought
saying.
they said
they
if
were to
demons
hell.
like us. I thought that demons like us would go.
Oh no!
All crows go to
Well,
hell.
they're fey beings. They're not normal crows, but they're not. They're not like
Okay.
they're of Earth. They're like warlocks, but of the crow world. Yeah.
So I'd
you
like.
all start to fall as you fall into. You feel a heat hit you that you've never felt. You are sweating and boiling. As you,
Do not do a superhero landing when you hit the deck. It's very bad for the knees.
before you do that, you fall into a pool of black liquid, stopping your fall, but clinging to your clothes.
Do I
As-
recognise it's liquid?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, roll me a religion check.
Do you know, as a cleric, I've got amazing at this. No, as a paladin, I've got amazing at this. -1. So 16. 16 is my roll.
16. Yeah, you recognize this as demon blood.
Oh, I'll take a vial of that.
Yeah, you have a vial of demon blood. Yeah, you are all swimming in demon blood.
Can we?
This
Is there
blood-
like a shoreline we can swim to, or is it?
Yeah, you can swim to a shoreline. As you're swimming to sort of the shoreline, can you all make me a perception check?
A what check? Deception.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, perception. I thought you said deception check. I was like, who am I lying to?
Wow, I rolled a nat 1.
Same.
Oh,
Nat
13.
20. I got a nat 20.
Nat 20.
So I've got 23.
Thalassa? Sorry, again?
Me?
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. You guys sort of feel this. The ground is, the ground. Yeah, the ground's gonna be odd in hell. Like it's not normal rock. So it's a very weird sort of strange.
Obviously,
Valiant.
it's nether bricks.
You notice.
It's
You
pigmen
stand
wandering
up
around with swords.
onto the shore. The shore isn't a shore. The shore is a floating body of a ginormous demon. There, it seems that hell has been flooded with blood of demons killed by some being.
This is what I saw in that dream.
Yes, but you.
Can I
Yeah.
just have like a look around and like see if it's the way I remember it?
There's more blood.
More
remember
blood
the
than what I
body.
saw. Okay.
There are more
Russ
there's
wants to
blood.
take. Russ is going to take his kind of outer jacket off and tie it around his waist because it's bloody warm.
I'm going to try
Oh,
and get
I
off,
switched.
shake off as much of this blood as I can.
Yeah.
Are we all aware it's blood? Yeah.
No.
Like, it's demon blood.
Russ
Oh,
definitely is.
you're aware. Yeah, you're all aware it's demon blood.
What, even
okay.
Rust?
I'm sure. Well, actually, no, you aren't unless Patello says.
Yeah, I was going to say Russ doesn't tend to frequent places like this, so he's not overly
Hello, are you
familiar
going
with.
to say whether it's demon blood or not?
I'm
gonna just go-
assuming I know because I'm, heritage-wise.
Yes, slightly.
Well, this
You
is disgusting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I prefer it to fighting a dragon, but it certainly wouldn't be my first choice of places to come and visit.
Yeah, and Fallon, you know it's demon blood because of the you're a tiefling as well. So yeah.
I
So only
certainly won't
murder
be.
is not-
I certainly won't be giving it 5 stars on my
Yeah.
Yodel TripAdvisor.
I love bathing in blood every so often. Reminds me of the people I've killed.
I'm sorry,
And
blood.
thank you.
Blood.
Wait, what?
We're all evil.
Wait,
But what?
bathing in blood? 2 questions. That's blood. Second question, you bathe in blood?
Yes, I have a bathroom on the ship. What do you think I bathe in?
I mean, I knew you guys were evil, but
I enjoy the
human
pain and suffering, and I like it fresh.
I thought everyone was like me and bathed in children's tears.
No, I've tried that. It just doesn't feel.
Rust
the
is
same.
reconsidering some life choices
I'm going
right
French. I'm going French. Why am
Really
I
good
going-
for your skin. Honestly.
Just listening to
Have
this
you guys
conversation. Like,
considered natural springs? They're really great,
Thalassa's-
I like
to
his
run
one.
through
His
Thalassa's
one
head,
sounds
she
nice.
knows why
Natural
all these
springs.
people are single.
How mainstream.
I like the sound of natural springs. That seems nice.
Guys, what's all your passive perception?
14.
That's a
Uh,
perception.
50, oh no, that's my 11. Sorry, 15 was my insight. Passive
13.
insight.
11, 13, 14 for you, Rust, I think.
16.
16, yeah.
Also, I want to get a water skin full of the blood, like empty a water skin and fill it with blood.
Yeah, you've got demon blood.
Well, you can't spawn water in hell anyway. It just evaporates. So it's...
Yeah.
and you can't sleep either.
No. Well, you can put a bed down, but you don't want to try and use it.
Oh, I forgot that's a feature of hell.
Trance. Yes.
Okay, so no, that's not a feature of hell.
It should.
Is there just loud rock music playing?
Stop making Minecraft references. Okay, so yeah, you, Thalassa and Murder, you notice the only movement you can see, everything is still. The fires are sort of out. They're very nearly out, and it's being lit by some strange sort of glowing lava that's moving through it. So it's quite dark apart from the floor is lighting up.
The
And
floor is lava.
There's these rock formation, and as you leave the current rock formation you're on, Thalian, you know this isn't a rock. Thalassa and Murder, you see something in the corner of your eye, just some slight movement in holes in some walls. In like the top two corners of there's like a hole in the wall when you just see and the other corner.
I'm really worried what this is. If these
I
are
draw my daggers. No, I draw my short sword. Let's go.
what are you
Hello?
doing?
You didn't see that?
No.
You can point it out. It's
Oh,
happening again.
I'm pointing it with like sort of like there, tracking
Well,
it around. Like,
And now you start to see the rocks have more honeycomb like stuff where there are more holes in there, and you can't see what kind of creatures these are. It's a bit too far away, but there's some creatures that are moving through these tunnels behind the walls.
Nice.
And as you follow the tunnels with your eyes, you see a ginormous castle in front of you. It's made from black obsidian brick, and there's
I'm gonna get some blaze
over
rolls.
a lake of lava, and it is terrifying. And that's where we're going to leave. Oh, we're not going to leave it. We're going to have a bit of a break, and then we'll come back to it. That's all right.
I want to do one thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing. I go dibs and point at the castle. I call dibs.
Okay.
That's unoccupied. Dibs.
Write down on your notes. You called dibs.
Fine by me. I do not want it.
Ventus, just in case, just for when it starts up again, I'm going to use Divine Sense as soon as I see the castle.
Demonic. The only source of demonic presence you can find is within the castle.
Okay, so it's not those things that are in the honeycomb walls.
No, you can't really. What I'm going to look up divine sense and I'll let you know. But for now, we'll have a bit of a break. So go to eat
Cool.
I'm
quickly.
going to go grab a drink.
We'll come back at 1:30. So you've got 8 minutes.
Ooh, get you being all professional.
Ooh. I've got new dice. This is what I'm going to do.
This
I'm
is-
gonna look cool.
This isn't you. This is the dice talking.
Divine sense 5e.
Right. I need a drink.
I will also fill up on drink.
Okay. Perfect. Gonna load up the chat for the stream.
It's got concerning, right? I just went to my cupboard in an attempt to see if I had any snacks, and the thought of I want snacks was in my head. It was in Rust's voice.
I need snacks.
In my head, I just thought, I need some snacks, and I'm thinking, why is my inner monologue become Rust?
It always happens with whenever I play Jezebel. Her inner monologue always seems to come mine.
Are we on an AFK screen? I'm assuming.
Oh no, let me put. Sorry, I completely forgot to do that. Now we think. There we go. Right, and we're back.
Yeah.
Hello! Welcome back. There is a castle in front of you.
Us or the people watching?
Friends of everyone in their imagination.
There are castles in the sky.
Oh no.
So what's happened, guys?
Yeah, you tell us.
I told you.
I mean,
there's
I
a
do
car-
have a question.
Well, I feel like we're.
Does anyone see any dead demons?
No. There are loads of little dead demons everywhere. But yeah.
Like big. I'm talking big, chunky boys.
Almost we could be standing
Question
on
for the
it.
group. Yeah. Hypothetical.
I kind of feel like I don't know what the demon looks like. I could be stood on one. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know a demon if I stood on it.
I'm just looking at. Yeah, you're right. It's metagaming a clock, everyone. Oh.
What? I mean,
Hmm.
does anyone see any dead demons? We came here because things have died. They seem kind of small fry, to be honest.
Then maybe there's lots of dead demons in the
I'll
castle.
allow it.
And where did all this blood come from?
I'll allow it.
I'm
If
just-
anyone wants to
I'm
say,
asking the group if anyone wants to say anything.
Everything.
When you say everything, though, like, because clearly, like, it's not like we're not stood on a.
roll me a perception check again.
Did you say
Rust
we're
is
floating?
just jumping up
14.
and is it a bit squishy because it's a demon?
The ground's a bit squishy. I don't know.
Rust
why
is
you're talking-
Rust is just kind of jumping up and down on it, just going. The ground feels weird.
I'm gonna roll the dice. Give me a sec.
Indigestion.
No, it's fine. We're good.
The giant
did you-
demon farts.
James, did you say we're floating in the sky on this bit of land?
It seems to be this bit of land. There's like a squishy beach, almost like a hill of like squishy beach that you sort of go over, and then you get to sort of like a rock path.
Okay.
Can I do that gladiator thing where I scoop up the ground and maybe taste a bit?
You
know, just-
can give me a survival check. What check is tasting?
18.
Depending on what happens, I'm gonna do.
18. It tastes like dandruff.
Oh,
What that tastes like.
I don't know. That's just dead skin.
See, I don't know what to say because if Russ turns around and says the floor tastes like dandruff, that implies that Russ knows what dandruff tastes like.
Yeah.
I suppose being covered in fur, he probably would.
I don't
The
like
floor,
what
it tastes like what do you call it? The druff of Dan. The Dan. Wait. Dandruff. Dandruff.
And doof.
Do you know this man? It tastes like dandruff.
Wait. I'd like to take my knife and cut a slice, like try and like cut
Oh, yeah.
a chunk of earth.
It's meat.
It is meat.
You
I take
now
another
realise
cut.
that you are on a giant demon.
How
Sacre
much
bleu.
demon meat can I carry?
Nice.
Like a large chunk of it.
Yeah, you don't want to take too
I
much.
take
We
a
all stood on
large
it.
chunk.
Danny's just, Murder's just got a large chunk of demon meat.
I'd just like to take a
maybe
few.
a few for pockets.
Can I just take a few? I'd like to take a few conservative strips as like demon jerky.
Sure. Okay, Murder, you've got, let's say you've got
How much
like
can I fit in a backpack?
40
Is one.
pounds worth of demon meat. Russ, you can get a few. You have 4 slices of demon meat.
Yeah, like demon jerky, kind of like just like Parma ham. I'm just kind of slicing it.
Yeah.
Nice and thin. Because presumably it's cooked if it's floating in lava.
No, it's floating in demon blood. not
Oh,
lava.
well, yeah,
There
but
are lava, but
the things cook at a higher temperature in hell.
yes,
Okay.
they have fire resistance generally.
Okay.
My demon sense, Spentus, did you work out if it gave me
Tingling.
anything?
Yes. You can't. I realize divine sense only it's literally within 60 foot, or else it doesn't work. So,
I thought it was 60 foot, or I could see them.
and no. So, rings like heavy music. Do your next turn. You know the location.
That is
of
not
it.
behind total cover. Okay, yeah. So even if it was,
Yeah.
still
So
have to
there's
somehow
nothing
see them.
within foot
Okay,
of you.
cool.
I
Yeah.
think we should head for the castle.
Yes. We'll head towards the castle, and I'm just like really hesitant about going towards the castle. Do I see
Yeah.
any symbols drawn on the castle, like
Only
flags or statues?
Does they have a flag?
rules. Who's your god? What's your god's name? Murder.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got that, and then sucks under it, like graffiti.
Does it look recent?
Yeah, it looks like it's been probably a couple of weeks ago. Semi-recent, but not that recent.
Weeks ago. Okay, so it's not like.
I think in terms of hell, weeks is quite recent.
Yeah, I was still thinking it's not like the Dark Lord that died 2 days ago. Just being a dick.
No.
How
So,
No,
far away
it's not his
are-
handwriting.
as you all start walking towards the castle, as soon as you get within, you get to the door. Fratello, you start smelling an odor that is so pungent and raw that you almost throw up, but you manage to hold it back. That your divine sense is telling you.
I bet if he can smell that, I can smell that really badly. Because don't I have like?
Well, no, because you don't have divine sense.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was actually just a smell. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, yep, so I start smelling something really badly. Okay. Demony badly?
Demony badly.
Do you mean badly?
I'm gonna go. Some demons are still alive. Cool.
That was not me.
I gleefully draw knives.
We're not here to kill the demons. We're here to stop them dying. So the
We're here to save demons.
Are we here to stop them
natural
dying?
order of things.
I mean, I personally don't care for the demons. I just want to see a certain person get killed.
I'd just like to, as a precaution, just draw my great axe. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna actively take swings at things, but just my guard is up.
Why would I hate anything that's causing pain and suffering to others?
This isn't about hate. This is about power.
Okay.
I mean,
You're in front of the door at the moment of the castle.
Does it have a keyhole or anything like that?
No, just a
does it
giant
have a knocker?
with like a it's got a knock.
I'd like to knock at the door.
A knock. Okay. I'll let
Ring.
him knock.
You know those handles that are ring.
Yeah.
One of them. So you could definitely knock that, but
Me and Murder have a moment where we like look at each other, nod, and then we both grab the knocker and just.
Is there one on each door? Like, I'm assuming it's double doored.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will go as if to do it and then wait just to see if Rust dies.
Oh, thanks. So I
No,
think we're doing it together, and
you're
Rust is just.
not. And you hear a. From within the wall of the cavern.
Oh my god, it's choking.
Quick CPR. Much in there, Rust. Go save it.
Have you actually said that?
Roll me persuasion.
I'll roll an intelligence check.
Insight.
Insight.
That'll be an 11.
I rolled a 12.
Oh,
That was closer than I expected.
Yeah.
You know,
Very funny. I think we should proceed with caution. Either something is dying on the other side, or there is just something generally unpleasant.
Well, should we open it up?
yes, but I don't want to be. Who's range? Who's got range? Oh, Boomerang Man.
But barely.
I mean,
What?
Blow
Wait.
going further.
I I could open it up, chuck a javelin in, and then close it again on the off chance it hits something.
Fine, I'll lead.
Okay.
I'll kick the door.
Kick
No.
it. All right. So
I
much
was
for
gonna
the
offer,
sneaky.
You kick the door.
hiding.
It does not open.
Ow.
It's a pull. I pull.
You pull the door. The door opens. Yeah, the door as it creaks open, the big heavy doors. You open it up just a bit so you can get in. You see in front of you is a giant throne room that would be very sort of bright with fire and torches. But at the moment, it looks more like a some sort of mortuary. Bodies are piled high as demons of different sizes have fallen, and on top of the demons is one particular demon with horns that curve round,
It's Tom
and
Ellis.
a suit and tie, and who is just
Please.
And a British accent.
standing, who's just sitting on top of the pile of bodies.
He's so beautiful. I cannot take my eyes off him.
Can I do a medicine check? Fucking hell. Can I do a medicine check to see how
It's
they
Tom
all
Ellis.
died?
Yeah. Roll.
Can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Modify 20. I don't roll sucks
In
anymore,
pain.
guys.
In pain and brutally. Arms are everywhere.
So there's no stab wounds. It seems to be pulled apart, or
Like it seems like they've been like magic, a mixture of magic, sort of martial arts and weapons and
oh, so it's just a
Yeah.
massacre. So it's not one type. Okay.
what not
Fuck
one
me.
death.
I'd like to
Oh.
leg it over to him and just try and see if I can find out what happened.
Okay.
Just be like, I'm not going to try and antagonize him. I'm just going to be like, what has happened here? Slash, it is a very nice suit. Prada. Makes sense.
How powerful does this being appear? Like, is it obvious that this guy is
He does not seem
of the
phased
nail?
by does not seem phased by the large amount of bodies of demons.
I'm going to speak in primordial and say, could you not understand my friend, or is it something else?
I don't speak. He says in primordial to you. I don't speak to men of his kind.
Oh, cool, he's a racist.
Barbarians
like
are
combative.
so barbaric these days.
Am I actually
Oh, he-
speaking to an infernal?
He's not he's not racist. He's classist.
Yeah.
Tell him to stop
system.
touching my suit.
He's just
I will shout, "Hey, Rust, come here!"
Where?
He's only spoke primordial, so do you...
I speak primordial.
So...
Yeah.
I mean, he could probably speak common. He's the devil, we're assuming.
Yeah, he's just being a dick about it.
I mean,
He is the devil.
it excludes the barbarian.
Infernal.
The devil's not really renowned for being accommodating, is he?
Similar language, but not the same, if I remember correctly.
Anyway, murder, yes, you called. I was assisting the dying fellow in the lovely Prada suit.
Just stay here. Just, you know what? Can you keep watch? Actually, just make sure no one sneaks up.
Where?
roll me.
Rust goes and stands by the door with his great axe, like looking really important. Like... What did you want? Sorry, James? Perception.
Yeah, you keep a watch, aren't you?
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
You can see a large horde of something.
Horde.
Is again these creatures that are passing through the walls. are keep passing through walls, and a large horde of some large mass of creatures. You can't really see. It just seems like a large black mass of
Are they heading
creatures
towards us, or?
as the light from the other side of the tunnel starts to dim. They seem to be putting out the sort of the lava and sort of almost putting out the light of hell.
But they're not
No.
actively coming towards us. They're just kind of busying
They are,
themselves.
they're coming towards you, but it's a large hell is a big
Oh,
place.
okay. Lady and
I
gentlemen,
just walk past.
there's a large.
This will be whilst we'll go with what's happening inside, and then you can interrupt. I'll say when you interrupt, or when you see it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just stood there, looking at something.
May I ask what languages you speak? I say in primordial.
Oh, I speak all of them. I just don't give a fuck about your friend.
No one does. Don't worry about it. Give him a gold
It's-
piece.
it's
He'll
very-
he'll lose his mind.
Ooh.
Let's.
I don't know what
maybe
that
later.
means, but that seems weird.
It is. For the sake of everyone else, would you mind speaking in common? Those that can't speak. in common?
Okay. I'm now speaking in common. He says in common.
Thank you so much. That makes things so much easier. Do you know what did this?
Oh, this. Yes. An unruly patron who did not want to die.
Oh no. What was his name? Their name.
I have to. Why do you want to know all these things?
Because I believe he's back in our world, causing some hell.
Oh, okay. Well,
And names have power.
do they? Okay.
Like, if we know who we're fighting, then we'll be able to beat them quicker.
Okay. Give me 1 second. He slides down behind the pile of bodies and then climbs and then just teleports back up, in like a puff of red smoke with a scroll. He's like, well. I've got the name Barnaby down here. Is that right? Barnaby.
Oh.
I call bullshit. I openly exclaim, how? I want to check this. He did this? Barnaby? The same Barnaby that transformed into a dragon and died.
Well, see, the difference is we have a lot of bureaucracy here in hell because obviously that's the thing that tortures people the most. But what happens is this is the wrong form. It's someone claiming to be Barnaby, but it seems like the form's been filled out wrong. So, and then he killed everyone before he could give us his proper name. So,
Did you see this gentleman?
yeah, I saw it.
Shadowy figure, by any chance?
Could you describe him?
Yes. I mean, yeah, right. You said it's shadowy figure.
I'm sorry, even in hell, he was a shadowy figure.
Yeah. Hey, I don't. Fuck off. If
Okay, question. Do you know where the actual Barnaby is?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
You said that he took his name, right? So there should be somewhere a missing soul.
He might
Yeah,
have
we
gone to
all
heaven.
saw the film on Pixar. They keep count of that shit.
Yeah. If he went, if he's not down here, then he's up there.
No way. I made it.
Man. Terrible at this job.
Not my job.
Um,
Listen, if you've got nothing else to say, then
I just wanted to know, did he say anything before he went up there other than the fact I don't want to die?
at this point, Russ comes in from the from outside. Now, fuck. who
I'll
is
kind of
it
be
now?
I'll be legging it back towards them, going, people, there are a large horde of, I don't really know, I cannot see, but it's like a giant black cloud. It is literally extinguishing the fires of hell. I cannot imagine this is a good thing.
Are they yours?
No, they're not mine. What are you on about?
No, not you, Rust. I go back to Primordial. Are they yours?
Oh, no, not mine. They're the souls of hell. Without the demons here to stop them, they've been running amok.
Are
Are
you
they
able to
dangerous?
stop them?
Are they dangerous? You mean all of the evil souls of the upper world in hell, without anybody to stop them? Are they dangerous? Are you going to really ask that question?
Yes.
Well, then you're a fucking idiot and you'll die like one.
Which might be shortly. We, you know, who knows? Anyway,
Why are you
can
here?
you stop them? Oh, because everyone died. We
Oh.
figured, you know, something
Oh,
probably
how
happened.
did
Best
you know
still have a
everyone
look into it. I turned to look at, you know, Valiant.
Alien.
Well, that's a weird position to pull.
The YMCA?
No, I was thinking more.
Valiant's
Oh,
pretending
like-
to be a tree in the corner.
outwardly
What?
shrugging.
Anyway, I don't give a
How can we put them back in their cage? Is there a way we can put them back in their cage?
I'll deal with them. But first I've got to deal with you, because you are not meant to be in hell, and hell is my domain.
You know what? You're not wrong.
No. So, shall we get started, or are we you gonna come
Yes.
quietly?
When you say started, what do you mean?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh, okay, cool. Before you do that, I have a few questions. If you
No,
don't mind
like,
indulging
he
me.
transforms into a giant dragon. Roll initiative. There you go, Danny.
Thanks.
Take it.
I appreciate it.
Take it.
19.
19. I need to Excel sheet. 18.
I nat wand on
Well.
my initiative roll.
But what did you get?
So a 2.
Vanessa? Vanessa, you alright?
I can't hear you. Can you try twist your headphone up and down again or whatever it is you do?
6.
Oh, there
Oh, jeez.
6. Perfect, thank you. Sorry if we might not have been able to hear you as if you've been trying to say something. That's murder. What did you get?
12.
Murder. Okay.
James?
Yeah, no, I am here. I'm getting.
Oh, good. I thought it froze for a second. I was like, no! We are suffering technical difficulties.
No, it's alright. I'm just making sure he's not. You know. Okay, so we get. So. That's
Can I tell if that was a magical spell he used or an ability?
give me an arcana check.
17.
You think it's probably an ability rather than a spell.
Damn it.
Okay. Yeah. First up, it is your turn, Russ.
I would immediately like to hide.
Okay. Let me describe the situation the way you are. So he is now an adult red dragon on top of a pile of a hill of bodies.
Yeah, I'm going to dive into the hill of bodies.
Okay, he's on. Yeah, okay, you dive into the hill of bodies. Roll stealth.
Oh my god. Could you knock over the hill of bodies and just make him fall from the sky?
That's 25.
25. Brilliant.
Wow, you rolled well.
17. I've got a +8 to stealth.
What? Barbarian with +8.
Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at his perception. Wait, so what did you get? 25.
Yeah.
He still knows where you are. He says, "You don't manage to hide. You get in there, but he's still able to see you."
Yeah, on the plus side, if he tries to attack me, the bodies will presumably help a little bit.
Yeah, no, you are in cover. So yeah. Next it's going to be your turn, Thalion.
Right.
I'd like to pause for dramatic effect.
I'm
After
sure
that.
he's good.
I don't think we're going to be able to fight this thing. We need to.
I'd like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Yeah.
And is there anything else I can do for a turn, or does that just count as a
Is
turn?
that an action? Does that cost an action, Mage Armor?
Yes, it's
So
first
you've got
level.
your bonus action and your movement, so you can move. What I was going to describe, pile of bodies, and then there are 4 pillars, 2 on each side, in sort of middle of the room. Like you can figure it out, like equidistant away, in like a square. So you can hide behind those pillars if you'd like.
I'd like to cast Mage Armor and then run behind one of those pillars. And
Yeah. That's fine. You're in cover, so yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Next it is going to be, I believe it's murder.
Is everyone hiding? Is that what's happening?
I believe so. I feel like that's what everyone.
Hey, you were the one who wanted to kill a dragon. Go nuts.
I crack my neck and everywhere that I can, as if to be like ready to bite it.
That's your
And
action. Now, what's your bonus? No, joking. Don't.
Childishly, I would love the dragon just go kill him in one hit.
really wanted-
I pass. Go with conjure animal
Yeah.
at
What would you
4th
roll?
level and conjure a giant constrictor snake.
Okay. Yeah.
This is all very metal.
Giant constrictor snake.
You don't know where, but in the background you can just hear.
You could add that if you wanted to.
Okay.
No, that would
I
be a
have to roll
copyright
initiative
strike.
for of it because it gets its own initiative.
Okay. Where's
That would
Like
be
metal milk
a
songs.
14 plus whatever, so 14. I'm happy to say that because it's initiative.
okay? 14.
Hypothetically, does that mean it will go after me, even though it's higher because
I would
it's
say we'll
summoned?
go into the next round.
Okay, next round. Cool. I think that will be. Oh, I can hide as a bonus action. I think.
Yeah. You can hide behind one of the pillars.
I will hide as a bonus action.
Roll me stealth.
25.
You are still being seen. Dragons have a plus 13 to perception.
I have a plus 11 to stealth. God.
You guys, like Danny, you really fucked up when choosing a dragon.
I stand by it.
Okay, next it is going to be your turn, Thalassa. Not Thalassa? Yes, Thalassa.
Ray of Frost.
Yes, go ahead. Is it a roll to hit or is it a
Yeah.
dexterity save?
23.
23 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Hang on.
Is it like a fire Pokemon? Is it weak to ice and water attacks?
I'm checking that.
17. And then as a bonus action, I'd like to Misty Step behind the nearest, like, cover. Preferably something solid.
Okay. Yeah, you can Misty Step behind. No, because you. I'm trying to think if you can. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you Misty Step behind. I mean, you could just use your movement to get behind it.
Yeah, but Misty Step is cooler.
It also uses a spell slot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay. You use up that spell slot and you Misty Step behind the pillar. There's lots of you behind pillars at this moment.
I don't know what's going on there, but it sounded cool.
Next is going to be the dragon, and the
At
dragon.
least they're all split up. At least they're all split up.
And there was a snake in front of it.
As
I'm feeling like kind of a basilisk type thing, like massive
Can you,
type.
Harley, why
Oh,
are
it's
you
like-
hiding?
We're talking Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter kind of snake.
Yeah, that kind of size. I'm behind the pillar. Because the pillar's the place to be now, I guess.
Okay, the dragon is going to move forward and is going to attack. Well, actually, he's going to attack Rust because clearly he hates barbarians. So that's
And
one
I'm also
turn.
directly underneath him.
Yes, you are. So he's going to attack with his multi-attack. What's your AC?
17.
He hits on all of them.
Brilliant. Hope you guys hadn't grown too emotionally attached to Rust, because...
oh, don't worry, we're not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he was always expendable.
We're all expendable here.
We are.
Yeah, I proved that in episode 2.
The lass is not. The lass has got a wife. I want her to survive solely for that
Having a
purpose.
wife doesn't
Wife-
make
I also have crows.
If anything, that makes you more expendable because it would be more of a, it'd be a better story point.
No.
Whereas I'm just living
We
for
want her to
crows,
survive.
which is
You know, you have seen Top Gun, right? You know, the character who's got like a wife
I
and a
have
happy
very
life
much
is the
seen
one who
Top
gets
Gun.
killed.
This, however, is not Top Gun.
What?
spoilers.
What do you mean? Every story ever told is basically Top Gun.
a 2d8 plus 8.
No,
not gonna
it's Fenton,
disagree.
it's Princess Bride.
Yeah, but Princess Bride is basically Top Gun.
I disagree. Okay, you take 10, 18, 20, 23 plus. So you take 57 points of damage.
How much?
57 points of damage.
Basically, I'm assuming he just goes thwomp and just the corpse is just everywhere.
It
And
goes down, so you see this leg bite you, pick you up, slap you, scratch you with its claws, and then hit you with its
okay,
tail.
I'm just going to be a little bloody pile in the corner now, please. I'm breathing, but just barely.
You wanted to play, didn't you?
No, no.
I said
I
not
did
to
the
go
opposite of wanting to
message
play.
I said not to go to hell.
You wanted to fight a dragon either way. Now do the fucking fighting the dragon.
Okay,
That's fine.
next turn it is going to be. Next it is going to be. Who's next? Vitello. Your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try it. I know it's probably not gonna work, but I have to try it. Dispel magic on the dragon.
It does nothing happen.
I had an
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
I had what was maybe a good idea, but obviously I'm nearly dead in the corner, so I can't.
Yeah, I had to see if it was at least gonna kill you, but then I still have my attack, and I still have.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna use my
what do you want to do?
because I've got 2 attacks in a turn, so I can now use my longsword. Make that a nat 20.
That hits for damage.
I'm going to use my channel divinity to +4 to the damage on that roll. Oh no, wait, that doesn't what it does. Never mind. Cool. I'll just use the normal attack then, which is up. So that does 9 plus 4d8s. So 9 slashing damage plus 19 radiant damage.
Okay,
So that's 28 damage overall.
28 damage. Cool.
See, I vaguely remember from seeing in the monster manual the pages on the dragons when I was looking for Barnaby, and vaguely remember how
Right.
much health an adult red dragon has.
Yeah, and then I am going to run away.
Yeah, you run away.
Which gives you an attack of opportunity if you want to take it, but you don't have to because you know you're nice like that. Cool. I'm gonna run out the double doors if I can, or try and get behind them.
Yeah, you can run out the double doors. I'll say you're further back. Yeah, you can go down.
Yeah.
I'll say take the full action. The double doors open and you see the horde of souls now at the end of the other bridge, so about 120 feet away.
I wonder if I can convince them to kill the dragon.
Okay, next it is going to be Rust again.
I mean, what can he do? Hilariously, I can use intimidating.
Barbarian, hit the damn thing.
I'm-
please.
Pretty much dead. Okay. Hilariously, I have got intimidating presence, which doesn't like. There's no reason why this rule-wise wouldn't work, but common sense-wise just wouldn't work. Which is, I can frighten a creature that I can see within 30 foot if it can see and hear me. It must succeed in a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13, or be frightened until the end of my next turn.
Dragons have an ability which 3 times a day, if their dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead.
Yeah, so there's really no point in doing that anyway.
You've said it, so
Well, it doesn't say that it counts as an attack or anything. I think that's just if I'm about, that's something it has to do, apparently.
Does it say it as an action, or does it?
It just says intimidating presence. It's not.
Okay, so it says yeah. So you could just do it.
okay. Yeah, no, he's made the wisdom saving throw, so yeah.
And decided that he's won it anyway.
I mean, I'll just make it before, so he doesn't. Yeah, no, it failed. It got that one, but it failed.
I thought the idea of me being bloodied in a corner and at that point the dragon decides to be scared of Rust would have been quite funny. But
That would have been very
Yeah,
funny.
you're alive.
oh my god, he's tougher than I thought. Scarper. Can I, from where I am, can I see if the portal we came in through is still open at all, or?
The portal's been closed. Roll me a perception check, actually. Turn.
15.
There's something behind the dragon.
Okay, I would like to use
Behind
feline.
the hidden bodies.
I'd like to use feline agility to
You want to?
literally just make a beeline for it,
Yeah. Okay.
because
I'll let you.
that gives
Yeah.
me 80 foot of distance that I can cover.
If you dash, because you've still got your action, don't you?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
get
that
that.
means you can add an extra. That means you can add an extra 40 to it as well.
I just want to basically peg it there.
It's an extra 80.
It doubles it, doesn't it? So yeah, I'd just like
Yeah.
to peg it towards whatever that is, with
So
what
you
little
got
what little life I have left.
You find another archway, very similar, purple gem. Purple gem there.
Needs a soul though, doesn't it?
Where are you gonna get that soul?
We'll kill Danny. It's fine.
No, I'm thinking Russ has only got 4 health left, and he could potentially get you guys out of hell.
Hold on. Like, assuming a summoned creature works.
Have I? Would you, as a DM, allow me to use Because I've used my. Could I potentially try and kill myself?
Problem is, none of us know.
Oh my god! Listen,
say-
listen. When we
No,
said
but
we
you'll
weren't
notice
attached
it.
to
You'll
Russ-
notice it as soon as that thing lights up and the portal opens. You'll fucking notice it.
I was just gonna
We
roll.
could just
What's
kill
your
the
AC?
dragon.
I mean,
Huh?
What's your AC?
17.
Because I was gonna say the dragon would get opportunity attack on you.
Yeah, but will that still open the portal if he kills me?
I mean, it's a soul.
All right. Well,
I'm
in which
actually- I
okay.
can't lie,
In
I'm
which
a bit
case,
attached to
in
Russ
which
now.
case, can I
Not attached,
retcon
but-
a little bit? In
I
which
would
case,
I would say you've probably got a 40 movement left of your.
oh, okay. In which case, I'm going to use the last of my energy to literally go for an attack on him. Fuck it. I'll use what I've got left to swing it in with my great axe.
You've used your action to dash.
Okay.
So-
How far away is
If
him?
if you want to get to him and then run backward, and to get his attention, he might make an attack of opportunity again.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's just basically. I've got there. I've seen all this, and now I'm just going to run
This is
screaming
so
at him with my
sad.
great axe.
Oh my god, this is.
He
How
rolls
many
a
are we
19
gonna meet?
and gets a plus 11 or something stupid like that on it.
Country roads,
Plus
take
14.
me home to the place I belong.
He sees you and goes, "Ooh, barbarian, you're back!" Grabs you by the claw and
Bursts
chews
him.
your head off and drops you. And as you all see the body of Rust
That's
dead on the
sad.
ground. Oh, and technically you'd be unconscious.
Yeah.
Well, he would have died pretty quick. I think.
Technically, he's just unconscious. I feel like we should.
I need to roll damage.
If it's more than double his.
If it's more than 4, you're all right.
No, because it's your total hit points, not your.
Yeah, so it needs to double your hit points plus 4. Hit
So
your hit points and 4.
not,
He needs to do like 80.
What, to bite my head off? Surely he just needs to.
no. So you are 15 damage minus. Remember that.
Yeah, so
Right.
it doesn't.
You're unconscious. He doesn't bite your head off. He just scratches you. And as you see the body drop, the rest of you see the portal behind the bodies open.
That's tragic.
My character wouldn't
I've-
care.
I've gone from never
also
dying
confused.
once in a D&D campaign to dying twice in one campaign.
So
In
wait,
3 weeks of each
just to
other.
clarify, is he unconscious or is he dead?
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Why the
Yeah.
fuck did the portal open?
Oh, we could still pull him out of this.
Oh, we can.
He's unconscious, not
Oh,
dead.
now you care about him.
If the portal's opened, then it's not because of him. It's pure happen chance.
Yeah, you guys
Do you need
probably
to carry
don't.
it
You
back?
guys probably don't know that
Portal is
though.
open.
Oh, I don't care.
The portal
Listen,
is
we
open.
pull him through. We pull him through. We try and save him. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. The portal's open. That's all that matters right now,
He's open.
isn't it?
He's unconscious.
I'm the
Yeah.
last one to go, so you guys better get him.
Do you expect me to get him?
No, to be honest, I don't expect you to help any of us in this.
It's your turn. What would you like to do,
Who's going?
Palian?
It's my turn. Could I cast Polymorph into something like a wyvern and try and pick Rust up and make a dash for the portal?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to do that.
What's the check he needs to make? Because I know on Polymorph there is a check.
Wisdom.
He says he makes a check anyway. So he's not turned into a wyvern.
Oh, I meant I transformed into a wyvern and like
Oh,
picked
you
him up.
transformed into a wyvern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, he's used his reaction. So yeah, you can get round him and you grab Russ, and you go. Do you go through the portal? What? How much movement does a wyvern have?
I have no idea.
I mean,
you're
we could
looking at
fight
James
this
or
thing.
am I- I don't know how to spell a wyvern.
80-foot fly. So if you're flying,
Oh my god.
you will get to just to the portal and be able to pick up Rust. So yeah. Okay, next it is going to be murder. No, it's your snake.
Okay, my
It's your
snake is going to constrict it. Because it's fucking huge.
Roll. What is that to constrict?
Roll to hit. It's a grapple basically.
Oh, so it's an
Plus
opposed
to hit, and then-
So you roll to hit first.
That will be a nat 20.
That 20 hits. Roll roll grapple with roll strength check with advantage then. Got that 20. He's more worried about what was happening before. So yeah.
That would be a 17.
17. He got a 5 and plus what is strength? That's a wyvern. Red dragon.
Plus
He
4
is
strength.
grappled. He is grappled.
You also take bludgeoning damage of 2d8 plus 4.
And then double the dice for critical.
Oh, because it was a critical hit.
Yeah.
That would be 14. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
1 and a 4. Double.
Okay, cool, perfect.
How is he being strangled by it? Or is he
So
just
the
being held?
snake has got to like
Just
wrap
held.
wings.
Okay.
Just a dragon head sticking out the top.
Yeah.
So it kind of almost
Which
looks like a
means he can't
two-headed
do
snake now.
anything. He is now restrained.
And because you summon that snake, you don't worry about leaving it behind.
Who said I'm leaving it? I'm here to fight. We now have a wyvern.
No,
Wait.
you don't. The wyvern's gone through the portal with a dead tabaxi.
Not quite.
It's about to go.
He's at the portal.
Could you
I
please
thought
just...
he was unconscious. That's why I picked him up.
Oh,
Next is
well,
going to be, murder. Your turn.
maybe you're just being actually nice because he's, as far as you're concerned, sacrificed his life for you guys. You might be evil, but maybe, you know, you've got honour.
Monster might not be attached to Rust, but I am.
Well,
I
that's
don't-
fine.
Yeah.
You stop playing as Rihanna. You're...
Play this game of escapism so we can be ourselves.
I enjoy Rust as well. I don't want him to die, but if he must, he must.
No. One gold piece forever.
I
Yes.
will explain. Are we fighting this thing or not? To the group.
I think the group voted
Can I do a
not.
Discord? Would you allow me to do a Discord as a bonus action to discuss if
Yeah,
we're fighting?
I'll allow it action quickly, but it has to. You have 2 seconds worth of speech, or you can spend your whole entire 6 seconds doing it, but you
2 seconds of speech. Yeah. Are we fighting this or running?
okay. You hear that?
I'd like to text back. Fuck this bitch.
Does that?
Yeah,
What
no.
does that mean? Are you fighting it or are you running?
Do I have an answer?
Yeah. Fuck this bitch.
Okay.
Second message.
cool.
That'll be a
Fuck
no.
this bitch.
You don't get a second
Oh.
message. Fuck this bitch. It's
Did anyone else respond?
Because yeah,
No.
I don't know how to interpret that.
Okay, let me clarify.
No, you
It's
can't. You've
fuck
sent the
this,
message.
comma,
Right.
bitch.
No. You
Okay. Question. James, how long would it take me to get to?
Message you
Okay.
can't put punctuation in. It's
I'm assuming
it's
that was
like
my
a
bonus
head.
action, so I can't.
it's about like from you. It's probably about 80 foot away. Portal.
Hmm.
You probably have to dash to get there. I don't know what your movement is.
30.
30. So you'd have to dash and then you'd be 10 foot away.
Which, judging by your going through the portal first time round, is about where you think the portal is. So that'll be fine.
What I'm thinking.
Can you
is,
slither the last 10 foot?
What are you thinking?
No, can I kill it? We're not here to kill it though. Oh, man, I really wanted to kill it. Fine.
We're trying to restore
Um,
balance as well. We probably shouldn't kill Satan.
Shouldn't kill Satan. You guys.
We don't know it's Satan.
He was wearing a suit and was posh and British. Of course it was Satan.
Could have been just a normal.
It was Prada!
Christopher's taught me anything. That's definitely Satan.
Okay, I will.
He was beautiful.
Cast Without Trace and move.
Move your 30 foot.
And I will go into. That gives me a plus question because I've used my bonus action for the Discord. Can I hide because of the spell giving me a plus 10, or do you want me to cast it, not move, and hide? This is all up to you. Either don't move and hide, or
You
move.
cast it as your action. Your bonus action was using with Discord. Discordia, I mean. So you don't have a bonus action or an action to hide.
So I can't go stealth.
So you
I'll
could.
cast it anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect. You.
Because
Yeah. You
I'm-
can get behind cover with your movement. Sure.
I can what?
You can try and get behind cover as your movement.
I'm already behind the pillar,
Yeah.
so it
So
would
you-
just give me a plus whatever. Yeah. Cool. I will cast that.
Okay. Cool.
So I have
Perfect.
21 stealth.
Okay. Cool. Perfect. Now it is going to be your turn, Thalassa.
Okay. I'm gonna basically just try and make a break for it
Yeah.
to the portal.
What's your movement speed?
30 foot.
Yeah. Okay. You get 10 foot. So you get about 10 foot from the portal.
Mm-hmm.
About where Rust is now, but that's using your full action as of dash as well.
Okay.
You can just hear Rust on the floor just going, now the light, she fades. Darkness settles in.
Okay, so next it is going to be Mr. Dragon, and there's a large group of you that is now
He
by
needs
the.
to make a save to get out of the thing
Uh-huh.
first.
He
Our
does.
fancy strength.
And that would be his
I
full
drowned
action.
Within.
Yeah.
That's full
Cause-
action, you're right.
Although
Thank
I die, our freedom will be won. So I die. La
A
resistance lives
DC
on.
16 strength to escape.
He makes it.
He makes it.
It's a yeah, he makes it.
I
Did he
hate
use one of
dragons.
his saves up?
No, not for that. He didn't have to.
Dang it, I was hoping he only had one left.
Same.
He does only have one left, but that would be his last one.
Someone makes the
Only-
sound of a dying giraffe.
Only one left. Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Oh, you guys are gonna love me.
Have you just realised you have a
If you
spell
have
called
something that
Kill
can kill it-
Dragons?
No, it's not gonna kill him, but it is gonna give you guys the chance to fucking get out of there.
Okay, yeah,
I
cool.
mean,
He uses his action to get out of the lake, and then he's going to use Frightening Present. So, could you all make me a Wisdom saving throw?
I'm unconscious, so we're going to assume I'm probably not going to be
You don't
intimidated.
have to.
27.
27
That's how you know he's
What
scary.
saving throw was it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Russ, despite being unconscious, is still terrified.
Oh, 25.
18.
Yeah. You're muted, by the way, Jacob. 18. So, Valiant and Murder, you are frightened. Yeah, you are frightened, and you can make a saving throw on the next turn. So you will be. So then you are frightened. I'm gonna look at what frightened.
Basically, I think you either have to do a saving throw or you have to spend your action trying to get away from whatever it
Yeah,
is.
you literally have to spend your time getting away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which is
Has a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
yeah.
Uh,
So
Sa-
So
Danny,
not
you,
necessarily running away. You could say the same distance,
did
but
you
you can't
move?
run away.
you didn't. Okay, cool. That's...
I'm invisible.
You're not invisible.
I mean,
You've got. It's harder to see.
natural
you.
21.
it's harder to see you, but you're still stood where you were rather than making a beeline.
Yeah, behind
the-
the pillar.
Which means that the dragon's between you and the thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Which means you now can't get towards the thing because that would mean you would have to move closer to
Unless
the
I spiral.
It means you
go
take
for-
twice
it
as long.
depends on
Yeah, you
where.
can spin around.
You
it
have to
and
go
get
out the
around it.
castle, around the back door.
Okay.
I have to. I
Next
have to
is
go
going
like
to
that.
be your turn, Fratello.
Cool. I am going to use fog cloud on it.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Danny,
What-
can't
what
you
class?
turn into a crow?
Oh, I'm going to.
That's
I
not
mean,
one of my
that would have
spell
been the
slots, okay?
first thing.
Yeah.
Fine.
So
I wanted to
fog,
kill it.
so fog cloud. I can create a 20-foot radius sphere on the center of a point within range that I can see. So I'm going to do it on the guys who are by the portal.
Yep.
This area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration of the spell, or unless a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, dissipates it. So he would have to like properly go for it. Basically, it means they shouldn't be sit there, got basically half cover, and it disadvantage our attack rolls on them.
Okay. Cool. That's fine.
Then I am going to make a beeline for it. I'm going to use my entire speed, movement
What's
speed
your
to
speed?
do it. 30.
Were you closer? You were.
I was at the door.
Yeah, it's going to take you a bit longer. You're probably about 20 feet away from the.
I'm still in my fog cloud though. I just make it into my fog cloud.
Yeah, you make it to your fog. I'll allow that. Cool. Next, it is going to be Russ. Can you make me a death saving throw, please?
A what saving throw?
Death saving throw. So just a roll a d20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is that thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you've never had to do one of these before.
No, I only found out about them when Barnaby died. 16.
16. Yeah, no, that's one success. So remember one success.
Okay. I think there was a thing I could mark this. I think
Yeah,
if I,
it's
if,
on.
if I basically kill, there we go. If I kill him off and then it opens it up. Right, successes. There we go.
Cool. Next, it is going to be your turn, Falion.
Did I get through the portal or not?
You can get through the portal on this turn.
Get through this portal. I think I probably have to.
Yeah. You go through the portal. Now make me a perception.
So we've just left Dragon's Pit, and now we're in with a dead guy.
We're in heaven, please. Oh, so
That is 15.
15. Okay. You notice two things. First thing you notice is you are in a beautifully white room with sort of clouds above making the roof, and there's just light everywhere. And it's this angelic, and you can hear like a harp in the background, and there's this beautiful white room that's covered in blood. And the second thing you notice is that Rust is life. He's no longer breathing.
La resistance lives on.
You can't hear that French breathing.
See if I
Okay.
can resuscitate.
question.
Yeah.
That was movement. He still has his action.
Yeah. What do you want to do? I assume that, but what can you do as a wyvern?
CPR.
I mean,
That's what I'm thinking.
back room. I have a question that is somewhat meta. Is the portal still open behind him?
Portal's still open.
I say probably probably just put down the body as gently as I can as a wyvern,
Yeah.
and sort of like brace for impact, like right at the entrance of the portal. Just like look ready, or not even just look, like be
Okay,
ready.
you
for
ready
anything
in
that
that
happens.
see if say the dragon comes through your attack, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll allow that.
Sure.
Next, it is going to be open up the wrong thing. Next, it's the snake.
Constrict again.
Constrict again. Doesn't get advantage. on
Like
this
we
one.
did last summer.
No, wait. Roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Oh, let's constrict again.
16.
16 does not hit.
Oh.
Like we did last year.
How much? What's the AC of this constrictor?
12.
And how much HP does it?
60.
Got it. Cool. Okay. So wait, 60 or 16?
6T. Like 60.
60. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Okay. Next, it is going to be your turn, Murder.
So how does frightened work?
You can't
Like,
move.
how do I unfrighten?
Oh yeah, make the beginning of your chat. You can make a wisdom saving throw.
That would be a nat 1.
It's a save. It's fine. It's a save. It's fine.
Yeah.
You are You're
can't be
even
doubly
more
frightened.
than ever. You're still frightened,
Okay.
but it doesn't change anything.
Mr. Hardman wants to fight a dragon. Look at him now, cowering in a corner.
I feel like
Still alive.
you are glad you went to hell because having to do this twice is terrifying.
I'm not glad I went to hell. I'm annoyed I went to hell. If we were on Earth, we could have run away a lot easier. However, I will hide.
There's not usually conveniently located portals behind dragons on
roll stealth
Earth.
for me.
Yep. That'll be a nat 1.
Change your
Plus
dice. You've
21,
got more.
so-
You've got more dice. Change
Plus
it.
Throw
Yeah,
that
well,
dice in the
that
bin.
You don't have enough. Yeah, no. He looks at you and gives you a glare and a smile along his dragony face.
I think you're in, Dan.
Constrictor is right next to him, just saying. Which would get an opportunity if he can.
What?
The Constrictor would get attack of opportunity if he moves past it.
No, you're right. You would. Next is going to be Thalassa.
Okay, am I still like?
You're about 20 foot away from the portal. You've just seen Thingy going. Valian and Rust going.
I get the feeling that murder isn't gonna stop until the dragon's dead. So
Give me an insight check.
Dude, we're gonna leave you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I intend to be left, if in doubt.
16.
16.
This is the problem with evil campaigns.
You think he pretty much he's scared. He wants to get away. He just at the moment can't get away.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the portal.
Okay. You go through the portal. You see a lifeless Rust laying there, and a wyvern ready to attack, who's obviously clearly Valiant.
Right. Do I have like more?
Got your action and
stuff?
bonus still.
Okay. I'm gonna try and resuscitate Rust. Gonna try and
Roll.
CPR a bitch.
Does CPR exist in this universe?
That's just a medicine check to try and bring him back to life. Roll me a medicine check then. If you're not doing a spell,
Ooh. Mod 20.
mod 20, he's dead.
It never gets any easier. So if only she'd realised that a Tabaxi's heart was on the other side.
No, no, no. You know. in
Yeah,
all of your
he's dead. His
magic,
legs and arms have just gone up.
you know fully well that this is just he's gone. There's no
Sad.
unless well,
Okay.
apart from using high powerful magic, there is no way of.
Just as she realizes this during the act of CPR, I like to think one of the gold coins has just tumbled out of his pocket and just rolled onto the ground next to him and just kind of done that thing which goes.
Aw.
Lasser is mildly disappointed.
But pockets the gold coin.
Okay, bonus action. Do you want to do any? So that's your action. What's your bonus action?
I don't really have anything else I can do, so.
Okay, that's cool. Next is going to be the devil. He is going to attack your constrictor.
Okay.
That's fair.
I mean, it's the only thing that's actually hit him.
Oh,
Uh,
I did 28 damage to it,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but it's
It's
the one that's
taken-
stopping it from attacking.
40. It's like negative 40. I reckon we could kill it.
The worst thing is Rust has died, so
Okay,
he's probably going straight
okay.
back down to hell where the dragon is again.
can you make a? So what he's going? You're by the door. No, Cooley, you've just got to by the other way, by the portal, right?
Yeah, I'm just outside it.
So right at this moment, the souls look in, and he's looking at the constrictor. He then rears back and releases his fiery breath. Danny, technically you are all behind cover, but you are also in the 60-foot cone of it. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw? Can you make me a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you're behind cover?
Okay.
What? And can you make the same for your thingy?
What was on the other side of him, to be
Presumably-
honest?
What?
I thought it was on the other side of him, to be honest. Okay.
No, so there's portal, door.
Yeah.
Door's opened. Danny's just behind the pillar here.
Okay.
Dragon's here.
So it
Pointing
is hitting me. Okay, so it's not hitting me.
It's not hitting you.
It's
You're
in me
Okay.
and the thing. So I got a 7 on the saving throw. My snake
with
got
advantage.
with advantage. It was a nat 1 and a 4.
Throw that
my
dice
snake-
away.
It was different die. I changed the die, and then my snake got like 18 on the save.
18, you both fail.
18 is okay. I have no chance.
A DC 21.
You wanted to, as if you like. Have you ever looked at dragon stats in D&D?
Look, here's the
I
thing.
think my murder
At this
hasn't
point,
killed a dragon in his life.
I would run away.
What was it? Was it a
However,
dragon
like-
that had just been born?
There is a way you're running away, but you do you think it
Oh
would have
yeah,
been
I
easier in a
physically
dragon's lair? Do you think it would be that much easier in a dragon's lair?
Yeah, because it would have just been the dragon, firstly, and secondly, you can just walk away from that shit.
It's just the dragon.
You
This
can
is-
just
Yeah,
walk
we're
away
never
from
now
that
sold.
shit.
There are now, so
You
That's the
are in denial, my friend. In true denial.
just wait. I'm gonna kill a dragon later on, not today, but later.
How many
I'm gonna kill a
D4?
dragon.
What, in the afterlife, maybe? Well, it's fine. To be
No,
fair,
no,
if
I
you
got-
die, you're going to be stuck in hell fighting this one for eternity, so you'll be well happy.
To be fair, I haven't taken damage yet, so there is a chance I survive. It's a slim chance, but there
As,
is a chance.
as Ventus is pulling out the calculator.
Okay, I've got 18 D6 here. Let's give it a roll, shall we?
Hang
Okay.
on. Matt?
Slimmer chance I survive.
How many hit points do you have, Danny?
75.
Okay. We'll see. Interesting. Okay.
Nothing but 6s.
1, 2. I'll do ones first. 1, 3, 4.
Wait, I'm not dead yet. Because I do have a plan.
8,
I can't remember how to play it. Shit.
That's the song, you're the piano man.
12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 25.
I don't have my Les Mis style flag.
25.
I can't remember how to play it,
30,
and I can't really see what I'm
Yeah.
doing when it's like.
Not dead
35.
yet. Emphasis on the yet. It's
35. 41.
getting a bit risky.
It's getting spicy.
7. 53. 59 total damage.
Okay. He
Neither
survives.
neither of you are dead.
Barely.
Your boa slightly survives by 1 hit
1
point.
HP.
The boa probably
Uh,
smells
you-
great.
You are on whatever hit points you are on.
Yep, I am. I am on hit points, is the positive.
Okay, and the souls are going to take all that full damage, and they're going to burn in hell. Fratello, have you gone? You ready to go through the portal?
So I'm gonna look through the port to the see the burnt crispy murder, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay, what does that do?
Gives him a +2 to his AC,
Okay, cool, perfect,
Good shot.
and then I'm gonna run through the portal.
perfect.
I don't have to see him to
You
be
go
focusing
through.
on it.
You see a rust that is not breathing anymore, and sort of Thalassa who's disappointed, and a wyvern who's weird. And you see a white room that is ethereal but also covered in blood.
I hope they didn't get Morgan Freeman.
What do you
I
want to
like the
do?
paint
You've got,
job.
you've got a bonus action or an action? I don't know what.
An action. Beacon of Hope is a Shield of
Shield
Faith is
of
a bonus action. It's great. Also my fog cloud is now gone because I'm using Shield of Faith.
Yeah,
Well, that and you're also in a different dimension now.
Yeah. I'd say it's quite a bit of concentration to keep a spell in a different dimension. But yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, so
yeah.
maybe that 2 AC I've just given.
It's immediate. You cast it, it's immediately be taken away.
Oh my God, oh my God, I feel slightly better.
I'll go back on myself.
I
Say
feel
that.
like I could. Oh no!
I feel like you need. He needs this at this point.
Right.
You're casting it over
I got a
Discordia.
plan, I got a plan.
You've got an action left. What do you want to do?
I am going to. There's nothing I can really do because everything. I've got
All
no
I'm saying
healing.
is, could you not heal? Could
I
you
do.
not, before you've left, healed?
I have lesser restoration. I do not have greater.
Do you not have lay on hands?
I do have lay on hands, but it won't work on the dead body.
No, on murder is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you have
No,
to
because I have
the
touch
right
him. I have to physically touch him.
Oh, well,
That might be
Unless-
stretching the interdimensional thing a little bit.
Anyway, okay, no, that's cool.
And that's the same with lesser restoration. I have to touch them. My character's very touchy.
Okay, well then, unless you want to do something.
No, that's it. I can't do anything else.
We'll just skip through Rush.
Rust
Should-
go.
should
Rigor
Matt-
mortis starts to set in.
Should
Rush,
Matt
you
start
find
drawing up a
yourself-
new character?
Rush, you find yourself in a white room,
Oh,
alone.
There's no blood in mine.
No blood.
Oh, good. As this is nice.
it's filled with gold coins.
It starts raining gold coins. Ah!
There was a floating spirit just.
Okay, Thalion. I'm going to say that's the end of your turn, Rush. Thalion. Thalion, if you want to do something,
Do obviously is
it's
there.
fine. We'll just
I-
skip through to see if we'll just actually, yeah. What we'll do now is we'll just go for murder and
Constrictor first.
constrictor, then murder.
We're all, I think, like, you would all be sat on the other side of the portal, like,
What's
is he going to
Constrictor
come?
gonna do?
Constrictor, unsurprisingly, gonna
First
try
play
and
goes straight
crit.
to murder.
Go ahead. Roll.
Like-
Okay.
Constrictor hits 21 to hit.
You want to hit?
It can.
Post grapple check.
Oh, post. 18.
does not do it. I'm afraid this round.
Okay.
He tries to, and then the dragon like pushes him away.
Constrictor.
I'd say with his one hit point, the dragon probably just kills him.
No. He's very gentle.
No, he can take one more hit. He's the
got one
bait.
more hit. He's got one more hit.
Okay. Question for the DM. Advantage
Yeah,
on not being scared because of damage or
Roll. You need to roll at the start of your turn. So roll
Yeah.
now.
would you give advantage on it for damage to not be scared or no?
I'd say if
I would
anything,
say
you're more scared.
You would get more scared, but
I
I'm not.
mean, Okay, I will roll. What is it, wisdom?
Yes.
My wisdom's okay, 19.
That is the DC for it. You are no
Beats
longer
it.
frightened.
Okay. How
I
far
run
am I
like
to the portal? Is my question.
If we say you stay in your same place, I'll say you can get with your 60 foot of movement as a dash. You can get over there. You might take an opportunity. You might take an attack of opportunity, but that's
What's your AC now?
16.
16
Even
AC.
with that plus
Question.
2.
Oh wait, no HP.
Yes, that's with
Oh,
the
yeah.
both actually, HP and AC. However, by cunning action, can I use a bonus action to dash? Am I right in thinking that? Like I can take double as a bonus?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Because
let
I can take okay.
you can get into the
I will
portal.
cast. Oh, I was gonna like fly around to avoid. I'm gonna cast Wild Shape anyway, because I feel like it's fitting that I become a
Can't
crow.
cast cunning action if you're a crow.
Huh?
You can't cast.
It's not a cast. It's a
Oh.
bonus action.
Yeah, but
Cunning
when you're
action
a
is
crow,
a
you
bonus
do
action.
crow action. Cunning
Yeah,
action
but
is a learn
yeah,
action.
you can't then dash.
It's like if a barbarian druid turned into a bear, they couldn't rage as a bear. Or cast.
Oh, okay. In which case, yeah, I will peg it and
Take an attack opportunity. Oh wait, no. I'll let you do if you disengage.
And then you do
oh
30.
yeah. Wait. Can I disengage and yeah, because it's an action. Okay. And yeah, disengage and then
Okay, that's fine. You don't take an attack
dash.
opportunity. You get within 10 feet of the thing of the portal.
Okay.
Next is going to be the devil, who is going to deal with your friend. Does that
It's
hit?
dead. Let's just say it's dead.
Yeah,
It's
does an
dead.
80 hit?
Eats it like a bit of spaghetti.
It does. It bites and slurps it up, and then it's going to go to attack you with disadvantage because there is it's being sort of the souls are on it at this point.
That way.
It's your AC.
16.
It misses.
You're welcome.
It has a plus 14 to its hit. You had 1 out of 20 chance of it missing you.
Those are the odds that we like to hit.
If you decide to not come out the portal now, Russ will personally wake up and beat you to death.
You see, I'll be honest. I had planned to grab Rust and pull him back and try and heal him on this side, but not feeling it now.
Funny that.
Yeah, okay, so you go into the... Yeah, so that's your turn. That's his turn now. It's your turn.
I'll go.
Go into the portal. You see everything that I've already described, so I don't need to describe again.
Could I, hypothetically, push Rust back through, cast, heal, and then pull him back? Would that be movement and action? Would you allow that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I want to try that. I will cast.
I mean, he's
'cause
dead.
Seeing that he's dead, I'm assuming he's gone to hell, putting and trying to heal him in hopes that his soul is
So you're going to try and
Yeah.
are you trying to heal him, then push him back, or push him back then
No.
heal him?
Push him back, heal him, and then pull him back.
Oh,
So,
so what
like,
you're
push him
assuming
through
is
the
because
portal.
you think he's gone to hell, by pushing him back in the portal, you're reuniting his soul with his body.
I'm thinking you died, but your soul is in that crystal above the portal. If I heal you, your soul
Yeah,
should
but
be sucked
what
back
we're,
in
what
and
we're
then
not
pulled back.
thinking about is
How
that
are
he's
you?
a
How,
good
you
guy.
are you? I want to
Well,
ask:
he's not.
Are you going inside? Are you going to the other side of a portal?
Or you're just
Or
holding
is,
him through.
Oh, I'm just pushing him through. I'm not going through. I'm like,
Your hands are the only thing that go in.
He's like
Heal.
holding him
Yeah,
through.
okay, your hands are the only thing to go in. Okay, cool.
The dragon
okay,
bites off your hands.
one hand.
I will describe it. I will describe as it goes.
I will leave his leg. I will push him through, heal him by the leg, and then try and pull him back. That is mine. So push him through.
You're essentially
Okay,
dangling
where
a
is the
snack
barrier?
through the portal.
Where is the
Yeah,
portal
basically.
barrier? Is what I need to know.
You know, you
Like
became
his
an
leg.
attorney, you should have become a lawyer because you're really trying this.
Okay, you as the portal occurs, is seen. This door, this you push him through, and as you push him through, Rust, you suddenly are pulled back from your thing, and you find yourself again making death saving throws, and then healed.
Your wounds.
Roll heal on that. How much you're healed?
Hang on, do I not need to make me death saving throws?
You don't when
No.
you're healed. When you're healed, you get back to consciousness.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my spellcasting ability modifier. +2. Cool. You get four hit points for
For
that.
him.
How does what's...
And now, what are you going? Yeah,
And then pull him back through.
Please make me a.
So confused.
Strength.
Please don't drop
Oh
him
my
after
God.
all this.
Yeah, he's gonna go
as
be in
the
the portal
soul
and just.
leaves the crystal. The portal.
Oh, I'm so sorry if that's
No.
fucked up.
Are you about to just slice him in half?
Maybe.
closing
But hey, I
portal
brought you back.
inwards.
You better do it quick.
Trying to pull it back.
17. Is it strength save? It's 17 either way.
You just pull back his leg.
Can I assist?
You better
It's lower half.
There is a dragon's claw on the other side. I will make an opposed strength check with a disadvantage for the dragon.
I mean, I don't care either way, but
I mean, if in
genuinely,
doubt, I
this is
try,
like,
you know.
like it would be hilarious if you just pull back Rust's foot.
Well, you know.
I think I can get to
We
torso.
love representation. We love
Make
a,
another roll.
a disabled adventurer.
Don't make me do this. I have 0
No,
strength.
but it's more of a
Come on,
disabled
Ian.
Can this be a
adventure
tug of war
if
that
it's
the
just a
wife can
foot.
now
The rest, the
interject?
disabled
But we-
adventurer's in
But
hell.
we like help
roll.
him.
Yeah, I was like saying, can I help with the strength roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you guys cared about Rust.
No, but I care about his hand.
You pull him through as the dragon is suddenly overtaken by these souls and pulled backwards. You find yourself in the celestial plane after having stopped a dragon from stealing your friend. You didn't kill the dragon. You weren't ready for it.
Going back for it.
Quite frankly, you should have done a bit
I
more
want
training. Maybe on another dragon
Yeah.
in the area. But
Yeah.
you didn't. So
Rust is just on the floor coughing up blood, just going,
what can I
"Shit.
say?
I had dragons!
I look at.
I had
I
dragons!
want to look Russ dead in the eye and go, "You owe me."
Rust
I want
owes
your
you
water skin.
shit, mate.
I want your water skin. That's
he
all I want.
he
Just your water
opened
skin.
that portal.
Rust,
Look,
Rust,
all I
so
want is
you,
your water skin.
you're in this white room. At the
Rust,
end
can
of
I?
the white
Sorry,
room
can
is
I?
a
Can I use
door.
Rust's like very little health he's got left just to do this to Dan's character, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
You see on the other end of the door is a white door, but it has bloody hand.
Does
Nope.
anyone have a spare water skin?
Can I throw my water skin at his face really hard?
Roll to hit.
Not unconscious.
With dexterity.
Yeah, because he's got bugger all health left either, hasn't he? So what's that? An unarmed strike or just
No, dex, just a straight dex roll.
straight dex roll? Oh, that's cool. I've got quite a good plus in dex. It's an 18.
Does
That
an 18
hits.
hit?
That definitely
roll.
hits.
What damage? Roll
D4?
a d4 and then add your dex mod.
Dex mod.
D4 plus my dex mod. I'll just use my boomerang because that's the same.
You could do like 8 or 9 damage.
That's
to
7.
7. Take 7 damage.
I am
Murder?
unconscious. No, I'm not. Well,
you.
imagine you risk your life to bring someone back to life. And,
Yeah, or like you actually die to maybe save everyone else.
Silence. Enter my chambers.
Next time it'll be the Great Axe, just so you know.
Yeah. Guess we better go and do it.
oh, are we going?
Yeah.
Yes.
You,
I'm gonna.
has he turned
Can I?
around? Look, whoever
this-
the fuck this is. has
Whoever
he
this
turned
is,
around?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need help.
They're in the other room.
Oh, okay. Can they see me?
They're in the other room, but clearly they know you're there.
I'm gonna need help getting up or going through there. So either he needs to give me a heal or someone
No,
needs to give me a
you're
leg up.
conscious, you can walk. You can walk.
I've got 4 hit points out of 64.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
I'll
Yeah,
give him 40. I'll give him
It's
40
the way.
health
It's
points.
the way that it bloody works. This is D&D.
Oh
mate.
yeah, he can heal me up. Heal me up a bit.
Yeah, I'll give him
James.
40.
Walk.
James, can I cast?
I'm not walking anyone
shield
till someone
before
heals me a
we
bit.
Go in there.
Yes, you can cast it.
Matt,
Okay.
you've got 40.
Thank you.
I'll hobble along. Can I fill up the water skin that I've now received full of
Where?
angel blood, whatever the fuck the blood is.
Yeah,
Assuming there's
you
enough.
can try. It's like on the walls more than. It's not like in hell where it was like.
Oh,
a
angel
river.
blood probably has healing properties.
Yeah, you can try and yeah, you can you try and put the blood into a water skin.
I'd like to just start licking the walls, please,
Yeah,
like in Charlie and the
like
Chocolate
that.
Factory.
Oh, you want to lick it?
I'm assuming
me-
angel blood probably has healing properties.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I think I
Matt,
just
take
give you 40
50
HP.
damage.
12.
12. Take 5 divine damage. It's not divine damage, but you know
Okay.
what I mean.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage.
Okay, thanks for the health points because I would have been dead again. But confirming, angel blood, no heal.
Noted. I put the stopper on the water skin and pocket.
Do you enter the room?
But I'm going, it tastes like strawberry. And this one tastes like
It does taste like
raspberry.
strawberry, right?
And this
It
one tastes
tastes
like
like
snozberry.
You see, he licks it and he's like, "Oh, it tastes like strawberry." As bright light burns from inside, and his eyes glow.
And this one tastes like snozberry.
Oh, guys, can I just interrupt briefly to say, Chris sent me this tiny bottle of
Right.
tequila.
I'm about to get to a good plot point. Can we?
Sorry.
I mean,
I love
That was
Chris. He's brilliant. But let's.
No, I just thought you'd appreciate the tiny bottle of tequila.
I do, but I also appreciate getting to the end.
Oh, Rihanna, I love your ADHD brain sometimes.
Sorry.
It's so adorable.
just gonna cast cure wounds on myself. Just
Cool, that's fine. You cast your wound.
Okay, let's go talk to Morgan Freeman.
You see, in there is a chair which is spun round. You think it might be a chair that can spin around.
Oh, it's the architect.
And as you hear a booming voice saying,
I-
"Welcome to my domain."
Oh god, do we recognize this voice?
It has been. You don't recognise his voice. But there seems to be some tempering with the voice.
I'd like to ask him straight off if he's planning on turning into a dragon within the next 30 minutes.
I do not know you. Come closer.
Oh, 2 seconds. I can't. Door's ringing.
Come further away.
Who rings
It's
at
me.
11 o'clock
No.
at night?
Are you alright to just pop it outside of door number 4? Oh, yeah, that's fine as well, yeah. Cheers.
Is that
chicken
something-
nuggets.
Guys, give me literally 30 seconds.
I mean, that
I will put money.
prostitute you ordered is early.
His
Good
book has
chicken.
arrived early.
Walk straight to a wall.
He just walked into a wall.
Phases straight through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say we all walk
I'm,
forward
I'm,
with
I'm
him.
pausing because I need to.
Yeah.
I need Matt to be here for it.
That's up walking through walls. Maybe he's dead after all. The nuggies.
Sorry. Hello.
Wait, when do McDonald's close? 'Cause I'm just like.
Midnight.
McDonald's never
Midnight.
close.
Okay,
They
cool.
stop deliveries
They
at
do.
midnight.
They definitely.
Midnight. Okay.
Oh, they
cool.
don't hear.
Okay. Yeah. No. Rush, you walk straight up to the creature.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I've literally sprinted that, and I'm still COVID breathing.
Okay. You run. You walk up and say, "Oh, I hope you don't turn into a dragon." And as this figure turns around,
It's a dragon.
you see the face of Barnaby in a full white suit.
Well, I've got no idea who Barnaby is.
No, you don't. Barnaby is going to attack you with. But what was Barnaby's most powerful spell?
Oh, God.
He just used entangle. Oh no, he used the.
No, the
one
fly
thing.
thing.
Oh. Like the
Hello?
click and
Disintegrate.
disappear.
Disintegrate. That one, yeah.
Yeah. What is that? What? do I-
Hang on, let me get his character sheet up.
I think it's a saving throw on your part.
Spells.
I
Disintegrate
wish-
is it's just a hit DC. Yeah, sorry, hit DC 16.
16. You're surprised, so
Very much so.
he got 16.
Well, surely
You-
no, it's right. No, Rust. I need to roll for it.
Oh, then that's not a hit DC. That's a save.
Sorry, that's what I meant. But I'll tell you what, he didn't make it. He rolled an
As
8.
you see Barnaby turn around, he clicks his fingers and Rust is Thanos.
Yeah,
dust.
yeah, pretty much. Rust. Yeah, there was 77 damage on that,
And
which would have killed him had he not been.
And you see Barnaby, who says, "What does he say after seeing his friend after all this time?"
You.
Oh no! Now I have to think of something cool to say, and I've been spending ages as Rust.
He turns around and says,
You DM. You do it.
turns around and says, "Have you missed me?"
Yeah, it's good.
And that's where we're going to end this
Oh
session.
god, it's the real Jim Dark magic.
Dead.
Barnaby should have stayed dead.
Can we get refund? Yeah, I'm like.
Rust was better.
I mean, Rust died a hero. Let's put it that way.
No, he didn't.
He would have
He
died.
almost died a hero. He was saved from dying a hero and then was killed.
And then you let him have a naff death. Do you know what? I wish he had Great Axe Stew at the end.
Normally
Well,
people
I
are grateful
tried.
when they get survive, you know?
Well, that's the end of this.
Well, maybe he just assumed because he'd already kind of tried to save your life, and then you returned the favour that you were probably, square.
Oh, I just wanted a water skin. That was it. That was the only thing I was gonna ask.
You could have had that off him when he was dead.
Yeah, but that's rude.
He was
Okay.
dead.
Face with manners.
I'm
You're
gonna
the
call it
bad
there.
guys.
I'm gonna go, but
Yeah, I'm not going to hang around this time either because I've got nuggets that need
Yeah,
eating.
that was hella cool. Yeah.
But yeah,
Got work
epic
tomorrow at
death. And thanks. Now I have to remember how Barnaby works.
have you?
I mean-
Yeah.
We might
you-
kill Barnaby yet. Don't
Well, I
do
Who
it.
says
will.
Barnaby's not
Well,
something more powerful now?
Well,
Are you going to send me a message at some point to tell me Barnaby's now like level 50?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But yeah.
Barnaby now has infinity +1 health.
I love the thought of we all try and kill Barnaby, fail, we all die, but we're with Ross now, so it doesn't matter. That was
That's the end goal. But just basically to be happy with Rust in his little white room.
as Matt would
Everyone
probably
loves us.
say, it's the friends we made along the way.
it is.
And on this
You're
occasion, it
absolutely
really was.
It really was, yeah.
Us?
Oh my god.
You guys hated Rust.
No,
Yeah, but I
Gold was
trusted
right.
Rust.
Sorry. Murder hated Rust.
Our
No,
characters.
I started off hating him. I grew to love him because he's an idiot.
You guys don't. If you
James,
roleplay people, I'm done with this.
No,
I don't
right.
I don't understand either.
You guys were so rude to Rust. You were like, "Ooh, look at this coin! Oh, I figured out your thing. I'm gonna
So
ruin it for you."
what it is you enjoy having him around because he's stupid. You don't like him.
Exactly,
You
that is
like having
exactly
someone stupid around. Oh, by the way, CatLinks192, thanks for the follow. Right. And on that note, you've just followed us, but
Farewell.
we're going to go.
Goodbye,
Farewell.
everyone.